Now, when you do the introduction, it may take a few minutes, and we're going to say a few hellos, and then we'll get started.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. You put it on my damn TV so I can have the chat on my TV.
All right.
Put it on my damn TV so I can have
All
the
right.
chat on my TV.
Want me to go ahead and start there,
Yeah,
Wolf?
go ahead, Brett.
So,
Merry Christmas, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Football Pickem Show, the weekly show where we review games from the previous week and pick the game for this week. My name is Brett. I'm your announcer for the show. Let's meet the panel. First off, we have the New England Cannonball of the Northeast, the True Papa Smurf of YouTube Angel. We have the main man of Texas Dman, and our resident stat expert Jeff Alt.
What's up, Janet?
Let's throw it over to our host, the Howler of Knoxville, Tennessee, Wolfie.
Hey, everybody, how's it going? Hi, Janice. Welcome in. Ted will be back on here in a little bit. I think he's got a little bit of a sleepy start, but that's okay. We got a lot to go over today. Actually, really brief recap of the college, and then we are going over our typical NFL, and then we got a lot of pick'ems to go through this week, so we're going to try to get through this as swift as we can here. Now, a few things to go over before we start. I just sent you guys the list of the transfer portal up to date to today. Did not expect Dylan Raiola to transfer, but he did, and I think it had something to do with his brother not committing to Nebraska. Also, that Sorsby from Cincinnati, I thought he would go to the draft, but he entered the transfer portal, so that was a surprise there. And then DJ Lagway of Florida is transferring out from the Gators. Big shocker. But based on what you see there, is there any surprises that caught your all's attention?
no.
I didn't really look at it. I really didn't look at it.
What?
I should have.
Oh, sorry. I'm hearing this fucking knocking and the damn headset, so. What's wrong with you and me, Dave? Could have been yesterday.
All right.
I worked
Sorry, I was on a phone call.
I came home and you slept.
So,
The White Fang, how's it going?
So, shall we go ahead and start the review there, Wolf?
What's up, Wolf?
All right. So, yeah, let's go ahead and get things rolling.
I said Wolf. White Fang.
Yeah, White Fang in the house.
What
All right.
Janet?
All right.
Just one more NFL note before we start with the college. Micah Parsons it's confirmed, he did tear his ACL. It was an ACL injury with Micah Parsons. Just to get that out of the way so we don't have to talk about it later. It is confirmed it was an ACL tear.
Yeah, he is out the rest of
And
the year.
also Patrick Mahomes.
He's out the rest of the season. Mahomes broke his what the fuck was it?
ACL too.
Yep.
No. It wasn't an ACL with Patrick Mahomes. It was something different.
It was, D-Man. It's confirmed.
Yep.
It's ACL.
It was confirmed as torn ACL.
Two ACLs.
All right. Let's get this show going, shall we,
Okay.
ladies and gentlemen? All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the College Football Review. Of course, today's show and reviews are sponsored by Dubby. Save 10% at checkout when you use the code Sports with Wolfie. Link will be in the description. Starting on Saturday, December 13th, we had the annual Army-Navy rivalry game. In a come-from-behind victory, Navy defeats Army 17-16.
Yeah, a couple of us didn't expect it to be as close as it was, but we did go for Navy. Brett was the closest, said Navy by 14. Ted had 15, and I had Navy by 21. Angel and D-Man both went with Army. So that's how that one looks.
All right, and since we do have stats for this game, Let's throw it over to our resident stat man, Jeff Alt. Jeff, take it away.
Thank you. Passing yards. Navy and Army both had 82 passing yards each. Can you believe that? And
Wow.
then you move on to rushing yards, and this is where things changed. Navy had 190 to just 120 for Army, so a 70-yard advantage to Navy. On third down, Navy was 11 out of 18, and they held Army to 3 out of 10 on third down. Navy
Wow.
had 2 turnovers to just 1 for the Army, and the attendance of that game, including some higher official, I'm not saying who, the attendance was 70,936 at M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore.
You could have went
Wow.
ahead and said it, Jeff. Donald Trump was there and Pete Hegseth was there. So
Yep.
Okay,
Yep.
and by the way, if you do want to go and update on the today, actually, what's today? Tuesday? The transfer portal has now updated. So if you want to go over that later at the end of it, I have it pulled up. If you want, if we can go over at the end of what we're doing for the college, I can go over
that
that with you guys at the
yeah,
end of it.
that will be fine. Yeah, we can go over it at the end of the pick'em and everything. So
All right. All right. Also, all
What
right.
time is it right now? It's updated this morning, so it's an updated list.
Okay.
yeah.
All right.
And I can just confirm because I've got it on college football live right now. Arch Manning did put his name in the portal as of yesterday, but has since backed
You
back
get
out
that
and is
part like
staying
hot.
with Texas. So that's big news for the Longhorns right there.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Now it's time to move on to the bowl season. We had 2 games on the 13th. We had the Cricket Celebration Bowl. Okay, I can't talk because somebody's got their mic on still.
That's Angel. It's Angel. He does it all the time.
Oh,
He does it
okay.
all the time.
All right. All right, going on. Sorry, I'll have to start over again.
Go for it.
It's bowl season, ladies and gentlemen. The bowl season kicked off over the weekend with the Cricket Celebration Bowl, which featured the South Carolina State Bulldogs and the Prairie View A&M Panthers. And in 4 overtimes, South Carolina State beat Prairie View A&M by the final score of 40-38 in 4 overtimes. We'll see.
Look,
Back
dude,
to you.
that game right there, that game should have never, ever went to freaking damn 4 overtime. Never should that game went over to 4 overtime. Now, I could see 1 or 2 going to overtime, but they allowing that game, to my opinion, I think it was all about ratings with that game. I think it was all about ratings. They had to let it go so far, and then it happened to be 4 overtime. It should have never been that far.
Well, you know how it goes. Once it goes past the second overtime, it's a shootout. So, I mean, anything can happen at that point. It can go all the way up to 8, 9, 10 overtimes before something's called. But anyways, there's only one that went with South Carolina State, and that was Ted. Everybody
of
else
course.
thought it was going to be Prairie View A&M because Prairie View A&M has had a great year. It was their first 10-win season in program history. It should have been Prairie View. They had the better team, but they didn't pull through.
For stats on the game, let's go to our resident stat expert, Jeff Alt. Jeff, over to you.
All right, thank you guys. This time I don't have it written down, but I've got it pulled up here on ESPN. Starting off with passing yards, South Carolina State had 279 passing yards. Prairie View A&M, how about this for a number? 436. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, that was a lot. And the rushing yardage was very small as well. South Carolina State had 78 rushing yards to just 55 for Prairie View A&M. And then each team had 1 turnover, and then the total yardage actually, Prairie View A&M ended up with 491 total yards to 357. for South Carolina State. The Bulldogs had the edge in first downs with 22 of the first downs to just 21. And South Carolina State even went for it once on fourth down and converted. And they played that game in front of 26,703 people at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta. So there you go.
Thank you for the stats, Jeff. That we'll be back with you momentarily.
Not a problem.
Next game up on the list is the Bucked Up LA Bowl between the Washington Huskies. Bucked Up, B-U-C-K, not what you think it is. Bucked Up LA Bowl between the Washington
Huskies.
Huskies.
That is an energy drink, guys. That is the name of a damn energy drink.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
You wouldn't think that would be the name of an energy drink. Me and Wolf looked it up when we were watching that game. That is the name of an energy drink that was sponsored and was hosted by Rob Gronkowski.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep.
All right. So moving along, it was Washington Huskies versus the Boise State Broncos, and the final score on that one: Washington 38, Boise State 10. Wolfie, over to you.
Wow.
Yes, we used the pun quite often. Me and Dman did. It was a bucked up game. Boise State didn't play worth crap, and
I didn't.
Ted gets the nod on that one because he's the only one that went with Washington. So there you go.
Oh,
But they were playing in Boise State. That's the issue I have. For them to be at home and play the way they fucking played was really not them. Really, it
wasn't a home game. It was in LA.
Nope. That's right.
All right.
Washington's on another level, man. Washington's. Watch out for Washington. They're a good team. They're going to get better.
I think they'll be in the dark horse for the Big Ten next year. My personal opinion.
I'll concur on that one. All right, now for stats on the game, let's go to our resident stat expert, Jeff Alt. Jeff, over to you.
Thank you. Passing yards. Boise State had 253. Washington, 228. Rushing yards. That was passing, I just said. Rushing yards, 58 for Boise State and 127 for Washington.
That's what hurt him, though, right there. That's what hurt him, the rushing. That was one of the things that hurt him. That was one of the stats that hurt him.
That and turnovers.
Oh,
and turnovers.
Yeah, wait till
I was waiting for him to get to that before I said anything about that. Yeah, but that's another. That's the main thing that hurt him.
Yep. On third down, Boise State was 5 out of 16. Washington was 6 out of 13. Now, here is where it got really, everything just went downhill. Boise State, 5 turnovers, and Washington turned it over only once. And the attendance of that game in a 70,240 seat palace like SoFi, they had 23,269. You could see so many bare naked seats in that stadium.
Yeah, but that tells you a lot of the players did not travel. A lot of the fans didn't travel.
That's
they
right.
didn't travel like most schools do. The most fans do. They'll travel. You can tell none of those teams travel. None of their fans travel. None of the kids from the school travel.
That's right. They don't.
You're right.
Now, another thing about that, the 5 turnovers.
Right.
One quarterback had 2 turnovers. The other one had 3. Madison did get hurt in it was either at the late second quarter or the beginning of the third quarter. I can't remember which. And then the backup came in, had better statistics, but got picked off
3 times.
Early and often.
Mm-hmm.
But he's the one. The backup he got picked off more than the starting quarterback did. When he came in, I think his first drive, he threw 1 interception on his first drive when they brought him in. His first drive was an interception.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you gotta think you're talking about a backup quarterback. You know, he ain't used to all this pressure and everything being on him. That's part of the thing. Like, if you're gonna have a backup quarterback, you should be training them all season long in case somebody goes down in the playoffs.
Yep.
You know, he was not prepared to be in that game.
That was Max Cutforth, number 14. 1 touchdown and 3 picks. That's in that too.
All right. Now moving. Go ahead, Wolf.
So the other pick'em we done last week because the game's today. So we're just going to kind of skip over that one. It's Troy and Jacksonville State. Brett and D-Man went with Troy. Everybody else went with Jacksonville State. So that we're going to be moving into the next set of bowl games starting today through next Tuesday. But we are now going to the NFL. So, Brett, I am going to give it back over to you.
Yep. All right. Thank you, Wolf. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Now, on to start off Week 15, on Thursday, December 11th, 2025, the Thursday night game was Atlanta at Tampa Bay by 1 point. Atlanta defeats Tampa Bay 29-28. Wolfie, over to you.
Do you know Tampa Bay was up 21 points in that game? Tampa Bay was up 21 damn points in that game, and they allowed the freaking damn Atlanta Falcons. That reminds me of the Super Bowl when Atlanta was up. How much was Atlanta up when they let the Patriots come back? The same thing happened with the damn Buccaneers. They were up 21 points, and they allowed them to come back and win by 1 point.
Wasn't that in 2018, I believe? So it was 2018.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was 2018.
Hold on, I'll tell you right now the box score. Hold on. I'll tell you the box score right now.
I'm going to see if I can find something for D-Man. You'll love this if I can find it. I've got a meme from there. It's not dirty or nothing.
Atlanta was up by one. My bad. Atlanta was up by one at halftime. 14-13 at halftime in that game. So I had it wrong. There was one game that somebody was up 21 by 21, and they allowed the other team to come back.
It was New England.
Yeah, it was like I think it was
21 zip at half.
Let's not talk about that game right now. Let us get to that game, and then we'll talk about it. But we're talking about the Atlanta and Tampa Bay game now. Yeah, so they were up 14-13 at halftime.
All right.
Go ahead.
All right, Wolfie. Who was closest on that one?
All right. So D-Man was the only one that chose Atlanta by 3, so he got the nod on that one. However, his pick of Mayfield getting 3 interceptions was not quite correct.
I think he only got one. I think he got one in the game. I swear he got only one.
All right. Moving on to the Sunday games. First up, Cleveland at Chicago, and in a blowout, Chicago 31, Cleveland 3. Now, I don't want to hear any bantering about that.
Chicago mauled them, man.
Look, dude, now, Shedeur Sanders, and you know who was on the sideline, buddy. You know his dad was on the sideline. I think with his dad being on the sideline, it kind of messed up his game. With his dad being there.
I agree with that. He feels a lot of pressure with his dad, I think.
He did feel so much pressure with his dad being there. He wanted to make it look good for his dad, but that's what made him do the things that he did in that game. And I'm not putting anything on the Bears. The Bears have been good all year. That defense, dude, our defense has got 30 turnovers now for the season. Nobody is close to us right now with turnovers for the defense. Nobody's close.
All right, Wolf. Let me know if any pro games here when Jeff has stats so I can go to them. All right.
I actually don't remember, so if Jeff has stats, he's going to have to let me know.
I know.
All right.
So let's see here. So the closest one on that one was Brett. Brett said Chicago by 17.
Good job, Brett.
All right.
I don't know how I let Brett go over me like that. I don't know how I let Brett pick a score over me. I don't know how I do that. But
I know. B-Ret gotcha.
B-Ret.
Lucky stroke of genius, I'd have to say, D-Man. Not toot my own horn here, so.
He's always right with me. He's always right with me or right under me. How did I let him go over me that time with the Bears? I don't know.
Next game, Baltimore at Cincinnati, and in a shutout, Baltimore 24, Cincinnati nothing. Over to you, Wolf.
Wow.
All right, so nobody went for Baltimore, so everybody was wrong on that one.
Yeah.
Wow.
I think what they need to do is they need to trade him.
Yep.
Get him out of that. Get him out. He was hurt too much this season. He was hurt way too much this
Burrow
season.
and Tua need to go on medical leave for permanently.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. Moving on to the next game. In a critical AFC West game, Los Angeles at Kansas City.
Oh, yes.
Los Angeles Chargers defeats the Chiefs 16-13, which means officially the Chiefs are eliminated from the playoffs.
Yeah.
Wolfie, over to you.
Right.
You know, this
All
is the
right,
first time in 6 years, right? No,
right,
first time in 10 years. First time in 10 years, the Kansas City Chiefs did not make it to the playoffs.
since 2014.
Yep.
Yeah.
Five out of the last 6 years, they won the Super Bowl.
Yep.
All right. Well,
But as everybody is aware now, either through my short or on TV, Patrick Mahomes tore out his ACL, and he's done for the rest of the year. There were two that went for the Chargers. That was Brett and Angel. And Angel went with the spread margin, so I'm assuming that he was probably closest on that one.
Okay, that sounds good. Oh, and yeah. Oh, and I've got some interesting statistics you guys might want to prick your ears up to hear.
All right, let's throw it over to our resident stat man, Jeff Alt. Jeff, over to you.
Thank you. Passing yards, the Chargers had 201 to just 190 for the Chiefs. The rushing yards really will get your attention, gentlemen. The Chargers only rushed the ball for 94 yards, and the Kansas City running game, oh man, stick a fork in them. They only had 49 rushing yards the whole game.
But that tells you how the Chargers defense was. Their rush defense was on top of it that game, bro. They stopped freaking. Oh, freaking what's his name?
Which one's that?
I can't remember.
Pacheco.
I remember the running back now.
Pacheco.
No. Oh, not him. The other one.
Kareem Hunt.
Kareem Hunt. Kareem Hunt and Pacheco. Two. That's a dominant 1-2 like the Bears. Like the Bears got 1-2. They got the same thing, but they stopped them this week.
Yeah, and other stats on third down, the Chargers were 5 out of 14, and Kansas City was 6 out of 13 on third down. In turnovers, the Chargers turned the ball over only once, and Kansas City had 2 turnovers. And the attendance of that, yeah.
Go ahead. No, go ahead, Jeff. Go ahead.
And the attendance of that game at Arrowhead was 73,073 people. So
not to mention, yeah.
So, okay, I got another stat for us too. I got one more stat on that game.
Go ahead.
Man, there was 9 sacks in that game total. Yep. Five for the Chiefs and 4 for the Chargers. There's 9 total sacks in that game.
That's pretty good.
They both punted the ball 4 times.
Hey.
Wow. Yep.
Holy smoke-a-roonies.
All right. Next game on the list. A critical AFC.
I'm going. Yes, I'm going. The doctor.
A critical AFC East game. Buffalo at New England, and in a come from behind victory, Buffalo defeats the Patriots 35-31. Over to you, Wolfie.
All right, so we have somebody that got the score right on the money, and that was Ted. Buffalo by 4.
Wow.
Good pick, Ted. Good pick.
Yeah, I got lucky.
Now, I said Buffalo by 7, and I said Allen would have 250 yards passing. I don't think that happened.
You got to watch how much you got for you, too.
Yep.
I believe you have stats for the game, Jeff?
Oh, yes, I do. And some interesting news, too.
Let's throw it over to our stat man, Jeff Alt. Jeff, over to you.
Thank you. Passing yards. Buffalo had 181. New England only had 139. In rushing yards, Buffalo had 168. New England, 246.
Wow.
That's what I don't get. Right there. Okay, 200. They almost damn near doubled their rushing yard, and you still lose the damn game? You still lose it?
Shocking,
when you damn almost double the other teammates rushing? How does that happen? But that's the only reason why they only lost by 4.
I don't
Well,
know.
that was a
There was
game. That was a
wailing,
close
grinding
game,
of
though.
teeth in Boston town. On third down, Buffalo was 8 out of 14. New England 5 out of 10. Turnovers, Buffalo never turned it over, but sadly the Patriots did. Sorry, gentlemen. And in you could almost say in Angels' big statewide backyard, being Foxborough, and where Brett wants to be, I bet. 64,628 customers inside Gillette Stadium. And speaking of Josh Allen, he's got to be on cloud nine because him and his lady Haley are expecting a baby.
Wow.
How cool is that?
All right.
Yeah, I
That's
found that on
awesome.
Facebook.
Now I gotta say this one thing. I don't know if anybody's ever been in Gillette Stadium here. I have,
I heard it's
and
gorgeous.
regardless of where you sit in that stadium, you're seeing everything.
That's good.
Beautiful stadium, very beautiful stadium.
I
And
believe it.
yeah, and it's gonna be used for some matches at the FIFA World Cup next year. Very exciting.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, let's move along to the next game.
Sure, Brett.
Washington at the New York Giants
Oh,
by 8 points. The Washington Commanders beat the New York Giants 29-21. Over to you, Wolf.
All
Just
right.
give the number one
So,
overall pick to the Giants. Just give it to the Giants. Give the number one overall pick to them. They literally suck this year.
so
Literally suck.
there were two that went with Washington. It was Angel and D-Man. D-Man was the closest.
good job, guys.
All right.
Yeah, impressive.
All right. Next up, Las Vegas at Philadelphia. And in a shutout, I think we all saw coming. Philadelphia 31, Las Vegas nothing. Wolfie, over to you.
Well, some
Yeah.
of us saw way more than others. I myself had Philly by 7. Ted had Philly by 8. Brett had Philly by 14. But the winner on this one was D-Man. He said Philly by 28.
Damn. I know.
Damn.
Nice job.
Damn. That's
Demon stuck
aggressive,
his
but
neck
good
way
job,
out.
D-Man.
Honestly, guys, seriously, let's be serious for a minute. I only said that number because what numbers y'all was. I know how Philly played the last couple weeks before that, but I never seen the Vegas Raiders not scoring. I seen
Hey,
them at least scoring
Shoddy.
3.
Hey, Tex Guy. Hey, Bean.
At least scoring 3.
Shorty takes that bean.
All right. Next game on the list, the New York Jets at the Jacksonville Jaguars. Jacksonville 48, New York
hold on. I got some stats for that game before we move on, Brett.
Go ahead.
I got some, you guys can laugh at some of these stats. I want to do this because total yards, and this is freaking 387 for Philly, only 75 total yards all game long for the Oakland Raiders. Or for the Vegas Raiders. See how I keep wanting to say Oakland? Because I'm so used to them being in Oakland. 29 passing yards for Oakland, guys, to 46 rushing all game long.
Wow.
Damn. So that's only 95 yards altogether.
Yeah.
Crazy.
So
Dang.
75,
Wow.
75 Angel total yards, 29
No, you
passing,
said
46
oh,
rushing.
all right. I thought I heard 46 and 49. My bad.
Okay.
My bad.
All
Yeah.
right. Moving on.
But yeah, let's not give this Raiders the Oakland name. They don't deserve the Oakland name this
Yeah,
year.
you're right.
Yeah.
They do stink big time. They really
It's just,
stink.
it was just a reaction for me to say it because, like,
Well,
even anybody that has moved out of state, I still call them what they originally were.
Yep.
Yeah.
we all think that. We all think.
You
All
know,
right. Moving
This
along.
team, Oakland is, LA is horrible.
I know.
The Raiders are really bad.
All right. Moving along.
LA had three different NFL teams. They had the LA Rams, the LA Chargers, and the LA Raiders. There used to be 3
Yeah.
football teams in LA.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, moving
Go
on.
ahead, Brett.
New York Jets at Jacksonville Jaguars by 28 points. Jacksonville 48, Jets 20. Over to you, Wolf.
All right, so Brett, you were the winner on that one. You said Jacksonville by 17.
Dang.
Good
All
job,
right.
Brad.
Justin Fields needs to be traded again. Get Justin Fields out of. He ain't doing the damn thing. He just might as well retire at a young age.
I know.
He is not good.
Yeah.
Now look, I watched Justin Fields when he was in college. He was a way better player in college. His coming to the NFL was not what people were hyping it to be.
Dman, the thing is that he don't have no linemen. When he was
Yeah.
when he was at where he was at in college, he had the lineman to back his ass up. So of course he looked better.
All right.
Well said.
Next game on the list there. Arizona at Houston by 20 points. Houston 40, Arizona 20. Wolfie, over to you.
All right, so we all went with the Texans, but Ted got the nod on that one. He said Texans by 19, so he was off by a point there.
Impressive.
Nice.
All right. Next up, one of the games of the week. Green Bay at Denver. Denver 34, Green Bay 26.
Thank you. Yes. I told you I wanted them motherfuckers to, and they lost.
Lori's performance was amazing.
All right,
Well, I'm
so
a cheesehead, so
I was the only one that went with Green. Sorry, Jeff. I was the only one that went with Green Bay, and the winner of that one, based off the spread, was Angel.
All right. I believe you have stats for the game, Jeff.
Puppy Smurf.
Yeah, being the cheesehead butt kisser I am.
All right, let's throw it over to Jeff for stats. Jeff, over to you.
All right. The stats for this game, which Packer fans like me feel like we might as well just kiss the NFL's butts goodbye for what it's worth. Passing yards, Green Bay had 247. Doesn't mean anything. Denver, 302. I think the whole state knew that one. Green Bay had 115 rushing yards. Doesn't matter. Denver got held to 89 rushing yards, but what difference does that make? On third down, Green Bay was 6 out of 13, which didn't mean anything. Denver was 4 out of 11 on third down. Green Bay had 2 turnovers to just 1 for Denver, and I think that is true enough. And
I think this is a stat that needs to be brought up too, Jeff. It's the fourth down efficiency. Fourth down. Green Bay was 1 for 3 on fourth down, and Denver was 2 for 4 at 500. We got to bring that up because that tells you a lot about how the game went as well. Bringing that stat up too as well.
Sure. And the attendance of that game was an impressive number. 75,555 people.
Wow.
And I can tell you what, another stat that hurt the Green Bay Packers was having 10 penalties for 72 yards. Their penalties were 10 for 72. That's another thing that hurt. But don't get me wrong, Denver had 6 for 60. Denver had 6 for penalties for 60 yards as well.
Yep.
All right. Moving on to the next game. D-Man, you're gonna love this. You're gonna love this one too. Detroit at Los Angeles Rams. Los Angeles Rams 41, Detroit 34.
Oh,
that was another game. That was another game I needed for Detroit to lose, and I'm glad they. Detroit almost came back. Now they did almost come back and win. I think if they would have had like maybe 2 or 3 more minutes in the game extended, I think they would have came back and beat the Rams. I honestly do.
Yep.
Let's throw it over to Wolfie. Wolfie, who was the closest on that one?
That would be Brett. You had Rams by 7, so there you go.
I was right on the nose with that one.
Yep.
Nice job here, Brett.
Yep. Noise.
Hold on. I do have some couple stats for that game too. If we can just hold on.
Yep.
The Rams. The Rams. Go ahead, Jeff. Go ahead, Jeff.
Yeah, Detroit had 326 passing yards. The Rams had 360. Here's the catch. In rushing yards, Detroit got held to 70, while the Rams had 159.
Remember, they got Gibbs. They got Gibbs. They held. This is another game where the defense.
Yep.
The defense rush. The deep rush defense held the two of the best rushing the guys, running backs to under 100 combined.
Yep. Gibbs and Montgomery. That's why my fantasy team sucked.
Okay, whoever has the TV on needs to go down just slightly.
Yeah.
That's me. That's me, guys.
Volume, y'all.
Total yards, guys. Remember, total yards. This is what the stat I wanted to mention, because total yards, the Rams had 519 total yards.
Yep.
To only 396 for Detroit.
Uh-huh.
That's another one that I wanted to say is that yards per play. Rams were averaging yards per play 7.5 yards per play.
Yep. On third down, the Lions were 5 out of 14, while the Rams were 2 out of 9. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
The Rams turned the ball over just once, while Detroit never coughed it up. And within 24 hours after the LA Bowl was finished, SoFi Stadium I think it was SoFi Stadium they played at. The Rams had a very impressive crowd there that day. 74,701.
That's nuts, dude. That's nuts for an NFL game, guys. Listen, this tells you these attendances in the NFL tells you where the NFL is going into the future. Do you not know the Chicago Bears, if they get the stadium in Arlington Heights, Illinois, is going to be the biggest and most paid stadium in NFL history at $5.2 billion? Do you not understand that? And most of that money is coming from the public.
Wow.
That's what I call dedication.
Anyway, next game on the list.
I'll be right back, guys.
All right.
Yep. Carolina at New Orleans by 3 points. New Orleans 20, Carolina 17. Wolfie, over to you. Who was the closest?
Every one of us went with Carolina, so we were all wrong on that one.
Mm-hmm.
All right, moving on to the next game. Tennessee at San Francisco by 13 points. San Francisco 37, Tennessee 24. Who was closest, Wolf?
All right, so it was by 13, so the closest goes to Ted.
Mm-hmm. That's good.
Ted said 17, whereas Brett said 21, and I said 35. And then Angel went with the spread. So yeah, the closest was Ted.
Yeah, Cam Ward's been running more, and he's playing good.
Yep.
If they got him some linemen, that'd be dangerous.
Next up, Indianapolis at Seattle by 2 points. Seattle 18, Indianapolis 16. Wolfie, over to you. Who was closest on that one?
All right, so the nod went over to me, although I was kind of me and Dman for that matter. Me and him both said Seattle by 3. I was actually kind of pulling for Indianapolis because it was the first game that Rivers was back. He played a good game, but it fell just a little short there at the end.
That's right.
All right. On the Sunday night game, Minnesota at Dallas, and in an upset, Minnesota upsets Dallas 34-26. I know, Wolfie, you're going to see who's closest. I know Jeff has stats for this game.
All right, so
my dear Brett, I do not.
Okay.
Yeah, no, we don't have stats for that one. But every one of us went with Dallas except for Ted. Ted went with Minnesota, so he got the nod on that one. Now we did have some additional things there. Brett said Jefferson would have 100 yards receiving.
I said less than 100 yards.
Oh, less than 100 yards receiving. Okay, and then I said Dak would have 150 pass, 100 rush, and that was definitely not accurate at all.
All right. Now, to finish off the review, the Monday night game, Miami at Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh 28, Miami 15. And if I remember hearing this correctly, with that win, Miami is eliminated from the playoffs.
Oh, yeah, they are.
Correct. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So, who was the closest on that one?
I know.
Okay. So, what was the score one more time?
Pittsburgh 28, Miami 15 by 13 points.
13 points. That goes to Ted.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I believe that's it for the review.
Oh, not so fast, Brett.
Yeah, he's got some stats for that one.
All right, let's throw it over to our stat expert, Jeff. Over to you.
Yep. Miami had 222 passing yards to just 201 for Pittsburgh. Okay. Miami had 63 rushing yards. Can you believe that? Wow. And Pittsburgh
They just played garbage.
I'm surprised they even got that. Should have been 23.
Exactly, Ted. Pittsburgh had 135 rushing yards. Miami got held to 2 out of 8 on third down, while Pittsburgh was 4 out of 13.
Achane is very good, though. I will give him credit for that.
Achane played garbage, dude.
Yep.
Highlights I saw that game, he played like crap, dude.
Yep.
He played like
because it's cold weather. No, but normally he's good back.
Yep.
But he doesn't do good in cold weather at all.
Yeah.
Remember, he's from
cold weather, bro. Do not blame it on the cold weather, bro.
No,
he just played like
he sucks. He played at LSU his college ball. He plays terrible in the cold weather.
Yep. And the last time Pittsburgh lost a Monday night game was against the New York Giants in 1991. Can you believe that? Miami had 1 turnover to none for Pittsburgh, and in the City of Steel at Acrisure Stadium, they should have called the field Art Rooney Field, for heaven's sakes.
Yeah, and guess what? They're calling for his head. I saw the post and the news stations down here.
His son
they
Dan
want
Rooney?
McDaniel gone, and they want Tua gone. There's all this hate going on down here. A lot of hate. So be expecting one of those guys to be gone.
I think Joe Robbie.
Look, bro, this is another thing of why the score the way it was. Bro, there were 9 punts in that game. 9. 5 for Pittsburgh and 4 for Miami, bro. That's the reason why the score the way it was, is because there were more punts in there than freaking damn sacks.
Yep.
All right. Moving along.
I think for the future we'll have Dman be extra stat guy. I like it. And the attendance was 65,663 in Pittsburgh. So
do you guys see the average? Do you guys see the average in attendance this year compared to years past? Like say maybe 5-7 years ago. 5 or 7 years ago. Look at the attendance compared to 5 or 7 years ago. If I'm gonna look that up, I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna bring that stat up to what the attendance was 10 years ago compared to now. Compared to these new stadiums, compared to the old stadium.
Yep.
And look at the difference.
Yep.
All right. So all these people that are screaming, here's what I've been told is that they want Quinn Ewers to start because the season's done. So they want the bench Tua, and they want to start Ewers for the rest of the year. So I'm just saying that. Expect that for next week.
They need to get him to retire, dude. He is a concussion magnet, bro. Tua needs to retire and get out of the NFL.
I'm just telling you what they said. They're going to start Ewers next week.
I don't care what they said, bro. He needs to retire because he's holding Miami back. He's as a starting quarterback. He's holding Miami back from what they're capable of being. Tua is holding them back. He needs to retire or be traded, bro. Most likely, he needs to retire.
I'm going to interject here. D-Man, what's probably going to happen is that they're going to set Tua back, trying to get him wanting to transfer out, and they'll use him as a trading chip. Is what they'll do.
No, I agree.
Hold on. Not so fast,
why
guys.
would other teams seeing what he's been doing and what's been happening with him? Why do they want to pick that up?
Somebody will pick him up, like Vegas
hold
will.
on.
When they know he is a concussion magnet, why would they pick him up to have him
The
on their
Raiders
team?
will do it. Yeah, the Raiders.
Use him as a backup.
Raiders.
Hey,
Use him
guys,
as a backup.
I think Angel wants to say something. Let Angel have the floor.
Hold on, yo. I'm gonna tell you what Tua is. Go back and watch the movie The Water Boy. One more concussion and that dude's done.
Dude, why you think I just said what I said? You comparing that to a movie doesn't bother me. It doesn't mean nothing to me. Look what he's doing. Why would other teams want to pick him up? If they do pick him up, use him as a backup quarterback. Sit him on the bench and use him as a backup. He's not.
Yeah, definitely, because he cannot.
He's not.
No, he's not, because he gets that concussion hit. One more concussion, dude. And I'm telling you, that dude's through. He might not even walk off the damn field. I ain't bullshitting when I say this.
I don't think you're wrong. You're not wrong, Angel. Anyway.
Well, Ewers is supposed to be starting, is what the word is down here, so it might affect our picks. I'm just saying for this next pick. Be expecting viewers to start.
Honestly, I think that's just going to help Miami, but that's just me personally.
Yep.
Yeah, that's the word on the street is that Ewers is going to start next game.
Oh, and guess what? Oh, I just realized something. Okay, good. Never mind. I'll wait till we get to it. I'll be able to watch that game. Yes. I just realized it. Yes. I'll be able to watch it.
Yeah, you'll be able to watch the game. Yes, I know.
Let's start making the picks.
Oh, actually, maybe not because there's 2 games at that time. Well, 2 games at that time.
Well, if you're not, it will be in my zone, so I'll be able to watch it. So either way.
Yep.
You already know which one I'm talking about. You already know which one I'm talking about.
I know exactly which one you're talking about.
All right.
Okay, let's continue now, though. Let's go ahead and continue. We were on the Miami.
That was the last.
Yeah. We're to the Pickems now. There is a Thursday game and 2 Saturday games.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. To start off Week 16 on Thursday night, we have the Los Angeles Rams at the Seattle Seahawks. And Ted, listen carefully. The game is in Seattle.
Yeah, the Rams are due to lose.
Why are you telling Jeff to? Well, Jeff, why are you telling him to listen careful?
Because sometimes Ted always asks, "Where's the game again?" That's why I said to listen carefully.
Yeah,
well,
why? Sometimes he's distracted.
Yeah,
he's distracted with his other device. Is what it is.
Yeah,
you're right.
All right.
You know, that's a barn burner there. That is the game of the week, I think, for the NFC.
I disagree. I disagree on that one. We'll get to that. We'll get to that.
Let's go around the horn.
The Bears game, man.
Let's go around the horn and let's start making picks. Ted, why don't you start first? Who do you got?
I got to go last on this one because I don't know what the hell. I don't know which way I'm going.
All right, Dman, go ahead and get us started.
Dude, it goes back to what teams are showing up, right?
Yeah.
Let's get that out of the way. It goes back to what teams are showing up. If the Rams teams that played last week, if that team shows up, the Rams are going to win by at least 17, 18 points. But now if Seattle, the team, hold on, let me see. If the Seattle team that played last week shows up, they're going to get their asses whooped.
No.
So
I'm going to go with the Rams. I'll go with the Rams by at least 21 points again. I'll go with them by 21.
Did you get that one?
21?
Yeah, I got this game, man.
Rams by 21.
You know, Rams are doing good in the NFC West, but I think Seattle's going to give them a challenge. I'm going to say Los Angeles, but I think it's going to be closer. I'm going to say Los Angeles by 3.
Dude, Rams scored 41 points. That's why I said what team's going to show up, because the Rams scored 41 against the Lions of all teams, bro. Lions team, they scored 41.
Well, remember, this is the revenge game. The Rams beat them on November 16 by the score of 21-19.
Mm-hmm.
How many points did you say, Brett?
I said Los Angeles by 3 because I think Seattle's going to challenge them and it's going to be closer than the experts think.
Yeah, at least I know which way I'm going.
What do you have a pick then, Ted?
I've got Seattle by 3.
All right,
you're going with the upset? Are you crazy?
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Now y'all know my dream.
It's your pick, not mine.
Now y'all know my dream Super Bowl is San Fran versus New England. That's my dream Super Bowl. But Seattle's in the same league as the Niners. I'm not gonna. This one is for my faint of heart to say this. I gotta go with Seattle by 7.
Okay.
You both are nuts. What
about you, Wolf?
That's beautiful.
Okay, so
I'm nuts.
Are we going to have the Rams team that beat the Lions, or are we going to have the Rams team that lost to a team that they shouldn't have lost to 2 weeks ago? So
that's what I said. That's why I agree. I totally agree. That's why I said let's get it out of the way.
Last time,
what teams are going to show up? That's why I said what teams are going to show up.
This is a revenge game. Seattle's going to be out for revenge. That's why I picked them.
Okay, so the one that they shouldn't have lost to was the Carolina Panthers. Let's remember that. I've got Seattle as well, but I don't see it being a touchdown game, nor do I see it being a field goal game. I see it going down to the wire by 1. Like they'll be down by 2 and get a last-second field goal and win by 1.
All right, guys. Who wants to do the Bears against their hair? Whoever wants to do it. Out of you three that pick Seattle, who wants to make the bet? Who wants to take the bet? I will shake hands if you shake your head.
I'm not taking that bet on this game. Not on this game.
Well, the Bears are at home against the Packers, right?
No, we haven't gotten to that game yet, Ted.
Oh, okay.
Okay, what's that sound, Harry?
Yeah, what is that? What is that? What is that wind buffering noise?
I do not know, but I know it's not me.
Is it
I'm
me?
clearing out the dishwasher right now.
It must have been Brett.
No, I don't have it on
Jeff.
my end.
It was Jeff.
Jeff must have dropped.
Yeah, it was Jeff. Yeah, it stopped when he dropped.
Yeah. All right, moving
Hang on, guys. My audio went down.
Oh, man.
Oh, man.
I knew it.
We hear you.
What did I tell you guys? But we know he has issues. We knew this was going to happen.
Yeah, people drop off.
Happening.
It screws up Wolfie, man.
Brett did. It's going to happen. Guys, it's going to happen with Brett because he's got connection issues. We knew this from the beginning. That's why we said before we started that this was going to happen with Brett. Jeff. That's why I'm not saying anything about it.
My connection is good. I was going to say, what are you talking about me, Dman? My connection is good.
I meant Jeff.
Nice.
I meant Jeff.
Yeah.
Okay, let's continue with the Eagles and Commanders game. Saturday,
right.
First game Saturday.
Yep. So Philadelphia on Saturday, Philadelphia at Washington. You know, I'm going to go first on this one because I heard the news that they shut down Jaden Daniels for the season. Washington, they shut down Jaden Daniels. That's going to give a big advantage to Philadelphia. I got Philadelphia by 14.
Yeah,
Look,
Philly
guys,
must
I'll
win.
go next. I'm telling you, the Philadelphia Eagles are not going to lose 5 games in a row. They're not going to do it.
Yeah.
All right. So the answer to your question, D-Man. See the beard? Yeah, no, I ain't going to do another bet right now. Not on that game. Not on that game. I might do it for another, but not on that game.
Okay, look, but like I said, the Eagles are not going to lose. They're already on a 4-game losing streak. No way are they going to lose, especially with even if Daniels was in there. There's no way that Hurts is going to allow to lose 5 games. What? This will be his first 5-game losing streak in his career. Oh, almost in his career, I think. I don't think he's ever had a 5-game losing streak.
Okay, wait. Okay, wait a minute. Hurts ain't on a 5-game losing streak.
What are you talking about?
What are you talking about? They beat the Raiders. They beat the Raiders.
Okay, so 5 out of 4, 4 out of 5, or 5 out of 6, whatever. They're still not going to. Well, that game doesn't count to me. That was a given game.
Whatever.
Game. That game doesn't count. To me, they're on a 4-game losing streak still. That was the Raiders shouldn't even walk on the field. To be honest,
I've got Philly by 14.
That's what I said too.
Yeah,
I haven't heard none of the picks. Just keep that in mind. So
I said Philadelphia by 14 too.
Yeah, I got you. I don't got anybody else though.
What say you?
Nobody else said anything. It was just you two so far.
Okay.
Dude, I got the Eagles by 28.
What say you, Ted?
I'm trying to come up with I'm going to go by 15. Philly by 15.
All right. What say you, Angel?
I'm going with Philly by 9.
All right. Next game.
You think a backup quarterback? You think the Eagles are going to let a backup quarterback stay close? You're crazy too for that pick too.
Dude, man, man. I'm just being that serious, dude. You know.
Okay. So what Angel is doing? He's prices writing us just in case if it's close. That's what he's doing.
Next game. All right, guys. So the next Saturday night game, I volunteer this as the game of the week.
I do too. Yes.
Not it's from Soldier Field in Chicago, Illinois. Green Bay at Chicago. Me and D-Man say game of the week. How many else concur?
That's my vote. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a revenge game there.
Yep.
All right. D-Man,
You know,
we're gonna have you pick last because we know which way you're going. So
yeah, go ahead. Y'all go ahead and pick. I'll tell you if you're crazy or not. Go ahead. I'll tell you if you're crazy or not.
I think after losing a close one in Green Bay, I don't think Chicago loses to Green Bay 2 in a row. I got Chicago taking control of the NFC North and beating Green Bay by 7 points.
Yeah, I got Chicago by 5.
What say you, Angel?
Okay. D-Man. Yo, Wolfie, I just got a question real quick. Since D-Man up here. And we're talking about Chicago. Okay.
Yeah, if you're going to pick
How
Green
many
Bay,
of the past?
we could pick
Nope.
armpit hair. And, well, we could do armpit hair too. Shave your armpits.
My question is, how many of the last weeks have I picked Chicago?
I believe
Not
you
going
have.
there, man.
I
It doesn't matter, Angel. Make your. It doesn't matter, dude. Make your pick. It doesn't
But
matter, dude.
I've been going with Chicago, D-Man, because I do believe Chicago has some power. All right, I believe Chicago has some
Doesn't
power,
matter. Just
and
make your pick.
I believe that Chicago is going to take the living hell out of this game, and I'm going Chicago by 18.
Good
I
pick.
don't see it that way. I don't see it that way. I'm going to tell you why when it's my turn.
It is your turn, D-Man.
Not going to be that. It's going to be a close fucking game. Very close game. It's gonna listen to me good, y'all. This is gonna be another come from behind fucking win for the Chicago Bears. The Bears are gonna be losing by at least 14 points in the third quarter, halfway through the third quarter, and then once they tell fucking Caleb Williams to go do your job, Caleb Williams is gonna come from behind in the second half of that third quarter and all the way through the fourth quarter, and it could be another come from behind fucking win by at least 3 points. The Bears are gonna win by 3 points from a come behind win. Another one, and they're going to do it in Chicago.
I think D-Man's onto something there, though. So
Okay, so I'm going to say not so fast to it being close. Micah Parsons is a crucial part of that run stop, and he's gone.
Yes, he is.
I got Chicago by 14.
I totally forgot about that. Let me change it.
I got Chicago by 14.
I totally forgot. We talked about it too. That's a funny thing. Okay, so now let me change my score, my prediction for the score. So now that I fucking remember, and you opened your mouth and said I totally forgot Michael Parsons is that defense. I heard in an interview with not ESPN. Who was it? I heard somebody saying that he is that defense. He is the defense. He is the rush passer on that defense. So I'm going to give the Bears at least 15 by 15. I changed it from 3 to 15.
I totally forgot about that. You're right. I'm going to have to add 7. So 7 plus 5 is 12. I'm changing to 12, Wolfie. I forgot all about it.
Okay. All right. So does anybody know what Green Bay's record was prior to Parsons being traded?
Weren't they like 1 and something?
Hold on, babe. Let me see your phone. I'll tell you right now. Hold on, babe. Let me see your phone real quick. Come here. I'll look that up. Just keep going, and I'll look it up, and I'll let you know.
All right.
Oh shit, she's gonna
next
up.
Hold up, Brett.
All right. While you guys are waiting for that, I'm going to get me another drink. I'll be right
back. Yeah, a player like Micah Parsons, man, when you're missing that, I mean, you got to add 7 to 14 points.
I'm thinking that Green Bay only had 2 wins prior to him being.
They weren't that shitty. I think they were like 50-50 ball club. They're like 500 or something. Weren't
The
they
deal
like
happened on
7-7
August
or
25th.
five
Micah
and five?
Parsons is the highest paid, blah, blah, blah. Pre-trade, the Packers had a good year, blah, blah, blah. Who cares about that? Don't care about that. What was the freaking record?
I
That's
thought
not.
like 5 and 5 or some.
No, it was worse than that, Ted.
It was in the off season. So no, they did not get traded during the season. He got traded in the off season.
Yep.
So he started the year in the beginning of the year. So it doesn't matter about that because he started the year with him. He got traded in the off season.
Okay, so it was right after the last preseason game. What was their record in the preseason?
Okay,
Oh,
let
they're
me check.
bad in the preseason. I think they only had one win, didn't they?
I
Hold on, let
guarantee.
me check.
I'm pretty sure Green Bay only had one win.
Let
They
me
were
tell you.
awful. They were awful before Parsons.
Record before the massive Parsons trade, which happened on late August, is directly listed, but the context shows that we're an elite, likely template when heading into the 21. It doesn't really say.
But that everybody told me when I made my score pick, I was crazy. I'm paying attention to everything, dude. Y'all said, yo, he's out for the season. You tell me somebody's out for the season, their main freaking their rush guard, yo, like, dude, no, like, I'm telling you, it's gonna be a one hell of a scoring game, dude, man. And I picked
Okay.
Chicago by 18 for a reason.
Okay. Now you said that he was traded when, D-Man?
It was at the end of August when he was traded. It
At
says
the
right here the Green Bay Packers traded Pro Bowl defensive tackle Kenny Clark, the 2026 first round pick, and the 2027 first round pick to the Dallas Cowboys for All Pro pass rusher Micah Parsons in a blockbuster deal in late August of 2025. Also signing Parsons to a record setting contract. It was in August, late August when they did the trade.
Okay.
Remember,
So
Micah Parsons was holding out on the new contract. They weren't wanting. Remember,
That's
he
right.
said in May
Right.
he wanted to be traded. Remember, he wanted to be traded in May. They held out all that time, May, June, July, August, all the way through almost all of August. At the end of August is when they made the deal with the Green Bay Packers. In the end
okay.
of
Yeah.
So
August.
Yeah.
okay. So the only thing that I could find out just on a quick skim is that they lost to the New York Jets 30-0 in preseason. That's the only thing I
Yeah.
can find.
Yeah. All right.
So they were garbage prior to Parsons.
That's right. And Jerry Jones is like, oh, hell no, he ain't going nowhere. Remember that? And then he was saying Parsons is staying here.
Dude, did you see what I just said, bro? They got 2 first round picks, 2026 and 2027.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Green Bay really don't have a first round pick for the next 2 years, 2 NFL drafts.
You're right.
All
That
right.
was the Jacksonville. That was like what Jacksonville did with what's his name, DJ Moore. When the Bears got DJ, was it DJ Moore? Who was it? Was it DJ Moore from the Jacksonville Jaguars?
I'll never forget that crazy move that Mike Ditka made. He traded away every pick to get Ricky Williams. All the picks except for one. He got Ricky Williams. Remember that, guys? That when Mike Ditka did that?
Uh-huh.
That's all
Guys,
they
we
had
still
was
do
one
got college.
pick.
Let's not forget, we still do
All
got
right.
college.
Moving along.
Yeah.
Now to the Sunday games. First up, these are the 12 o'clock slot games. Game number 1 from Huntington Bank Field in Cleveland, Ohio. Yes, Ted, the game is in Cleveland. Buffalo at Cleveland.
That's gonna be another ass whooping by fucking them.
Buffalo, yeah, they got to keep winning.
That's
Buffalo
gonna be
has to win out,
look,
basically.
look, bro, I'm telling you, if that game is fucking close, I'm done watching the NFL. I'm done watching the NFL.
I say Buffalo by at least 21.
At least.
Yeah, Buffalo.
You guys gotta remember, Josh Allen is still in the MVP picture. Josh Allen is still in the MVP, up for MVP this year.
How the hell is Josh Allen still in the MVP
He's
picture,
in the
dude?
MVP picture, bro. He's still in the MVP.
He's in the top 5 for the MVP there, Angel.
Wow.
I'm going to say Buffalo gets a statement win to tell New England, hey, we're still coming for you. Buffalo beats Cleveland by 14 points.
Yeah, I smell an upset, man. I think Cleveland might pull it off.
Do you really want to go there?
Ed. You are nuts.
Do you really want to go there?
This is what I'll do, bro.
Ted,
This is what I'll do.
yo,
Make that segment for
listen. Hold on. Not so fast, guys.
Bet some armpit hair
Not
on
so
it.
fast, guys. Not so fast. I'm going to tell you what Teddy's doing. Teddy's doing his pitch for Angel while Angel's sleeping.
Yep. I know. I might bet some armpit hair on this one, and Cleveland might pull an upset.
By how much, Ted?
No, I'm kidding. It's going to be Buffalo. I'm trying to add the numbers up. The numbers are so high, I might have to go back to high school. Yeah, I'm thinking. I don't know. Buffalo might just play a bunch of backups too, though. Like you got to wonder how aggressive are they going to get. I'm only going to go by 17. Buffalo by 17.
If they go backups, it's only because they're already winning by 30 plus, and it will be in the third quarter.
Yeah, I still think there might be a little fight there with Myles Garrett. He's still fighting, so maybe 17.
Myles Garrett, 17. I guarantee you, in this game, Myles Garrett will get that record. He's only one damn sack
D-Man's
away
audio
from
went
tying
out.
the record.
Or mine did. Hang on.
I hear D-Man. His audio's good.
No, it's his. Wolf can't hear us when somebody drops off. It's something with his fucking dumb shit.
Yeah.
It's not StreamYard. It's not StreamYard. It's not StreamYard.
Yeah. It's something with Wolfie's, I don't know, with the headset or something.
All right.
Yeah, I think 17 it might be enough. Let me think here. 2 touchdowns. I don't know. I'm thinking 17.
That sounds reasonable there, Ted.
Yeah, I don't know. I just think Buffalo's going to play nonchalant, maybe. I don't know. They're going to kind of take it easy, maybe. I see them doing a lot of conservative play calls, maybe.
Okay, this is a stat I got for the Buffalo Bills, okay? For the Buffalo Bills, the points they've scored 411 points. You know what their opponent scored this year? Only 324 points their opponent scored this year. They're the only team in the AFC that has scored over 400 points.
Okay,
they're the only team that in the AFC that has scored over 400 points this year.
That's a good stat. So, Angel,
I should be saying 28, but I'm just going to say 17.
Angel, we haven't heard from you yet. Who do you got?
Angel,
now I'm going to tell you guys.
Cleveland by 1, right,
Oh,
Angel?
No. Nope. I'm going to tell you something that nobody was paying attention to that Buffalo New England game. But you guys got to watch out very closely.
You guys going off of something that already happened. You guys can't do that. I told y'all that. Y'all can't go by what happened last week.
Yep.
Can't do it, bro.
Nope. I ain't going by what happened last. Nope. Listen to me and listen to me closely. Did anybody pay attention to Josh Allen during that New England Patriots game?
There we go. You're going by what happened last week.
No, I'm not, Jesus. No, I'm not. Listen to me. He came alive for the second half. But here's the issue. He was limping that whole fourth quarter. Okay.
Well, Angel, I got you on that one. That was a upper ankle sprain. They put ice on it right after he is fully back to full health, so that negates that.
Okay, now I'm going to go with Buffalo, but not that much of a big score spread, I'm going to go with Buffalo by 10 because I'm just thinking they say he's perfectly fine to play, but he gets
All
hit
right,
again
guys,
the
give me
wrong
just a
way.
second.
So that's kind of what I think. That's why I only went 17. I don't know. It just doesn't feel like a blowout.
He gets hit the
It
wrong
looks
way
like a
again,
blowout, but it don't feel like a blowout. I don't know.
like
So
like he gets hit the wrong way again, guys. Unfortunately, Josh Allen's going to be out. I'm sorry to tell y'all this. If my New England Patriots don't make it, my backup team is the Buffalo Bills. Believe it or not, they're in the same conference and everything. But
Oh
I
yeah,
got to I
Angel.
gotta say yes.
I was gonna say too, but because of that, because of I was gonna say I forgot when in the review I forgot to mention that with Denver's win last week, they clinched the playoff berth. Denver did.
Yeah, because they're the first
Uh,
12-team win. They're the first team that got 12 wins. That's why.
Yep. So I forgot to mention that. That's my bad. But go back to what you were saying.
all right,
What
but
else?
needless to say, I'm gonna say Buffalo, but I'm gonna tell you, watch Josh Allen. He gets hit again. He gets hurt because they like people watch tape. I don't give a damn. And the spoilers are out right now. The spoilers are out big time, and they're gonna try taking down every single damn team that they can that's going to the playoffs. All right. I don't give a damn what anybody says about it. I say Buffalo for the win. Yes, indeed, Buffalo for the win. But they might be hunting Josh Allen due to get him out of the game. I'm sorry to say it.
Huh.
You
yeah,
think that offensive line's going to do that, bro? You really
yeah.
think that they're going to do that? They're going to allow one or two, three people get in the backfield? Dude, you're crazy. You think that that's going to happen?
No, I think
You're
somebody might
crazy.
give him a good pop.
You know what's
No,
funny?
dude, not, yo,
All
You
right,
know
D-Man, how much did you say?
I didn't say nothing yet. I've been letting y'all talk.
Okay.
I
all
didn't say
right.
nothing
So
yet.
I say what Buffalo by
You
9,
said
I
Buffalo
think,
by
or
you
12.
said 10. You said 10. I got
All
you.
right, 10.
Go ahead, make your pick,
All
D
right.
man.
Look, dude, like seriously, they just beat this team how much, bro? Look, it doesn't go by I don't like going by off of what team what happened in the past. I'm just gonna say Buffalo by at least 18 points, bro. And that's all I'm gonna say. That's all I gotta say.
Who do you got, Wolf?
I got Buffalo by at least 21.
All right.
Woo.
I don't
Moving
think it's
on.
gonna be that much, but that's why I said 18. I'm
Moving
going
on.
right under. I'm going right under. I'm going right under Wolfie this time. I'm going right under him.
Well, the thing is, I just saw a headliner on the bottom of ESPN said that Miles Garrett suffering from a mild knee sprain, so he may not be 100%. They got him listed as questionable.
But like I said, though, he's only one sack away from the tying the record. See, when he did that, when he had that sack, that first sack,
I
he
don't know,
got
maybe
one.
you're wrong.
Then when he got the second one, it was only they thought that they were going to give him a full sack. He had the record, but no, there was one of his teammates got there at the same exact time he did. They re-watched it, and then that's when they called it a half a sack.
Yeah.
All right. Moving on. Next game from AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. All right, Ted, the game's in Arlington, Texas. Los Angeles Chargers at the Dallas Cowboys.
Uh-oh.
This goes back to what team is. This goes back to what team's going to show up
Exactly.
for me. This goes for me. I'll go first. For me, this goes to what Cowboys team is going to show up and what Chargers team is going to show up. Okay, they
Exactly.
both did good
Exactly.
last
I
week.
agree.
They both played good. Now, what team's going to show up? The teams that played last week or the teams that played 2 weeks ago? Now, if both teams show up that played last week, I got to be in a close game. Definitely got to be in a close game. for the
Chargers got to
Chargers.
win for the playoff.
By the Chargers. That's why I'm picking the Chargers. It's a must-win for them. It's a must-win for the Cowboys. It's a must-win for both teams, especially the Cowboys. But I'm not picking them. I'm picking the Chargers by at least 3.
All right.
To mathematically eliminate the Cowboys from playoff contention, I'm picking the Chargers by 3.
All right, Wolf. I'm going to make my pick, and then I'm going to throw in a bonus prediction.
Okay.
I'm going to say Los Angeles beats Dallas by 7 points, and CeeDee Lamb under 100 yards receiving.
Woo!
Under how much?
Under 100 yards. They hold CeeDee Lamb to under 100 yards receiving.
Okay.
What say you, Ted?
Yeah, Chargers by 6.
All right. What say you, Angel?
Come on, Papa Smurf, dude. Are you crazy right now? You really think the Lions are going to win, bro? After what happened to them last week? Are you crazy?
We're on the
What happened?
Dallas game.
What are you talking about, Papa Smurf?
It's
Jeff is in the damn
Papa
chat.
Smurf.
If you look at the chat, you'll know who I'm talking to. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Text
Papa
guy, what's
Smurf's
up?
in the chat. What's up, Papa Smurf?
Come on, Jeff.
Now I'm gonna say it like this, guys. This is both a must-win for Dallas and Chargers, right?
Yep.
Now,
Well, actually, I can't say it's a must-win for the Chargers because their record is 10-4. So we really can't say it's a must-win for them. But it's definitely a must-win for the Cowboys. Definitely a must-win because they are still in the hunt. They're still in the hunt to make the playoffs. So they mathematically got to win all the games, the rest of the games out. They have to. If they lose one, they can be mathematically eliminated from the playoffs. If they lose one.
Only 1.
So who do you got, Angel?
so statistically speaking, the Chargers should win. It's the Chargers, right, or the Rams?
Chargers.
It's the Chargers, right?
Yes,
Now,
Chargers.
Yeah. I hate to break it to you, but Dak Prescott being the highest paid quarterback in the NFL has to do something. Okay?
Yeah.
He will pull a rabbit out his ass and win this game. I'm calling that Dallas wins this game by 5.
Dallas is an upset.
Also choke.
I actually kind of sense it too, Angel. I think that despite what Brett's thinking, I think CeeDee Lamb and Pickens combined are going to bust loose on this game and pull it off in the end. I think it will take the fourth quarter, but I've got Dallas by 3.
Wow.
It could happen easily.
All right.
You seriously think that the Chargers defense is going to let those 2 go off? I disagree, dude. I disagree.
I'll even go as far to say Pickens will be over 100.
What say you, D-Man?
I already picked.
Yeah, he's already picked.
Next
I picked the Chargers by 3. Yep. That's why I made my big spiel about it being a must win for both of them. But then I looked, and the Chargers are 10-4. The Cowboys are 6-7-1, which that stupid ass one needs to be that game. All the stats for that game need to be thrown the hell away and out.
Oh, yeah.
Because it doesn't mean that the game doesn't mean nothing when it's a tie. It's not a loss or a win. So why would you? No, go ahead. Go ahead. Next game. Yes, for sure.
Next game on the list: the eliminated Kansas City Chiefs at the Tennessee Titans. I'm gonna say Kansas City. I'm gonna say Kansas City will get upset by Tennessee at home at Nashville because Kansas City has lost their starting quarterback for the rest of the year. Tennessee's playing good. I think Tennessee is due for a huge win. I'm going to say Tennessee by 3 over Kansas City.
Okay, I'll take that. You know why? Because now this is what happened. Has anybody noticed since the refs have been being investigated, the Chiefs have been losing?
Mm-hmm.
Because when at the beginning of the city, at the beginning of the season, you weren't playing the Kansas City Chiefs. You were playing the Kansas City refs. Okay?
That's
Now,
throughout all stop. Stop. That's throughout all of football, dude. It's just not with the Kansas City
nah,
Chiefs.
nah, nah,
Quit saying
nah,
that
nah,
bullshit,
nah,
Edward.
nah, nah,
It's
nah, nah,
going
nah.
through the whole
Nah,
NBA
nah,
right
nah,
now.
nah, nah. Nope, nope,
I
nope,
don't know
nope,
what
nope,
game you've
nope,
been
nope, nope,
watching this
nope.
year in
Let's
the last
go back.
month, bro.
Let's
It's been
go back
happening throughout the whole
statistically
NFL, bro.
speaking. No, let's go back to
Stop.
statistically
Stop.
speaking
Get
and look
Baker safe,
how
bro.
many flags. Hold on, D-Man, because you wanted to go here, so we're going here. Look
Yeah,
at
bro.
how
Stop.
many flags were thrown in the Kansas City games alone in the first 6 games of the season against the other teams. And look how, there were more flags thrown in those first 6 games than throughout all the other games in those first 6 weeks. All right, against the other teams that Kansas City Chiefs were playing against. It's a statistic. It's a fact. All right. So
Uh, uh, uh,
now,
okay, I'm going to interject here. Only in fairness, as far as the referees goes, it could be very easily argued that the refs have been very, very prejudiced towards New England in favor of New England winning too. If you really want to go there, Angel.
hey, I'm just saying, statistically speaking, there
No,
were more
see,
flags
see what
thrown.
happened? See what happened? That's why I was being quiet.
No,
I
no,
was
no, no,
not
no.
letting you.
I'm speaking facts here. I'm speaking facts here. There were
Show
more
me facts
flags
you're speaking
thrown
about
in
this.
the first six.
Prove me that they
All
were.
right, go.
Prove me what you're talking
All
about
right,
is true.
I will go
Once you can
look.
do that, bro,
I will
then
go
I will
look.
go look the
Okay,
stats up.
yo.
Go
So
look them up, please.
I'm gonna go look this stats
Once you
up.
look
All
them up
right,
and you
bet,
send them
and
to me,
you're gonna
and I
see.
see them personally in front of my face, that's what happened, what
All
you're
right,
talking about happened, then I will agree with you and say that I was wrong. But until then, you can show me those
yo.
stats, bro. I'm not believing a word you're saying right now until you can prove it to me.
I Yo, all right, bet. I will do my homework. I'm off all day tomorrow. I will do my homework and I will get that to you. But with that being said, Patrick Mahomes is out. Kelsey is going to be looking for that ball all the time, and their backup quarterback ain't going to be able to reach him every single damn time
What are you
because
talking
who are we
about? Gardner
playing against?
Minshew. Gardner Minshew is the backup quarterback.
And Minshew is
Gardner
actually
Minshew
not
is the
half
backup
bad.
quarterback to Patrick Mahomes.
So who do you got,
I'm
Is
going
Angel?
to
that my
say
opinion?
who are they playing against again?
Kansas City against the Tennessee Titans at
I'm
Nashville.
going to go with I'm going to go with the Titans by 10.
Yeah.
All right. Ted, what say you?
Hi, boss is one sheet for bacon.
I think the Chiefs
Yes.
angry.
Hi.
I got the Chiefs by
Yeah. We've been all day.
Chiefs by what?
3.
Chiefs by 3, Wolf.
Chiefs by 3 for Ted.
D-Man, what's your pick?
Dude, okay, so Gardner Minshew is the quarterback. Ever since he got injured, he's not going to start the rest of the season. He's only started, mind you guys, Gardner Minshew's only started 50 games in the NFL in his career. He's always been a backup quarterback to whatever team. He played for the Jaguars, he played for the Eagles, he was a backup for the Colts, and he was a backup all 4 of those teams, and now the Kansas City Chiefs. He's been a backup quarterback. I think he's only started what? It says 50 games. He started almost 50 games in his career.
And how
So
many years he's been in the NFL?
it doesn't say. It doesn't say.
All right, you
I
gotta
want to
ask
say,
that question too, you know.
I want to say he's in his 7th year, but I'm not sure on that.
Let's
Oh,
just
Ooh,
say,
I'll look right now.
let's just say for the sake of debate, let's just say 7 years. For the
Sounds
sake
about
of
right. Sounds about right. But I'm going
He's
to
a
go.
cabbage.
Who? The Kansas City
can't in my
Chiefs
damn
and
cup.
I can't go with the Kansas City Chiefs, dude. I cannot go with them. The way that they've upsetting me, dude. I got to go with the other team by at least 7.
You're gonna go Tennessee by 7, D-Man?
Tennessee, dude, they've been upsetting me, bro. Every time that I picked them in the last month, they've lost. They've lost.
Wolfie, who's your pick?
I mean, I'm just trying to think of who all Tennessee has. Tennessee don't have anybody. Nobody. None. Zilch. Besides Ward, they don't have nobody.
So you're going to pick Kansas City then?
Kansas City, you still got Hunt. You still got Kelsey. Yeah. I could see Minshew getting his first win. I got Kansas City by 7.
All right. Moving on to the next game.
What a fucking computer, man.
I want to see how Ted goes on this one. From Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens, Florida. The game's in your hometown of Miami, Ted. Cincinnati at Miami.
Oh, good.
I'm going to say statement game. Cincinnati bounces back from that defeat, and they beat the Miami Dolphins by 7.
Brett, you're onto something here. You really are. I agree, Cincinnati, but I'm gonna up you and say Cincinnati by 10.
That's fair. What say you, D-Man?
Oh, that fucking computer's pissing me off.
Hi,
Who is it
Julia.
again? Sorry, guys. Hi, Julia.
It's Cincinnati Bengals at Miami.
This is a statement game for freaking Bill, man. I got the Cincinnati by 21, dude. After what Miami did yesterday, after how they played yesterday, bro. I got Cincinnati and Burrow by 21.
All right. What say you, Teddy?
You know where Abby's laying? She was laying there. Abby got up from over here, went over there, started playing with his face, and he got up and moved.
I couldn't hear that.
Okay, they're talking about yours. They're gonna start yours. So
what?
Yeah.
What?
We're gonna win by
what?
6.
Did one of them shit over there?
Who by who, Ted? I couldn't hear it because somebody else was talking.
I know. Bengals by 6.
Bengals by 6, Wolf. Who do you got, bud?
Well, I was hoping somebody else would go out on a limb here, but I'm going to say Ewers is going to get W Miami by 3.
Wow.
Wow.
Wow. All right.
I almost went there.
Next game. The New York Jets at the New Orleans Saints. The game is in New Orleans, Ted.
I should have picked Wolfie.
Go back over here. Go back over here, Mama.
I'm going to go out and I'm going to start by saying New Orleans wins by at least 5 points.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
Gardner Minshew was drafted in the 2019 NFL draft.
So about 6-7 years. Well, that sounds about right. All right.
Sure,
So
big 7 years, yeah. Oh, yeah.
I'm going to speak loud because somebody's talking over me. Thank you. New Orleans by 5.
5, okay.
Sorry, I don't want to yell and sound rude, but sometimes I had to do that.
You got these. There you go.
Who's next?
Okay.
Let's go with D-Man next.
D-Man, who do you got?
Who was it again? The Saints?
New York Jets at the New Orleans Saints.
The Jets and the Saints? Oh, God, dude. I don't even fucking know, dude. I don't even really know about the Saints, though. But I don't know.
All I know about the Saints, All I know about the Saints is that they just beat Carolina last week. That's all I know.
By the skin of their teeth.
So who do you got, D-Man?
Derek going Saints by 7.
Saints by what?
Saints your what?
Yeah.
I didn't hear D-Man.
He's talking to somebody here real quick. Hang on.
All right.
I said Saints by 7. Saints by 7.
Okay.
All right, Angel, who do you got?
All right. I'm going to say it like this. Jets, 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 Jets. All right. I'm saying the Jets by 4. Jets
Wow.
by 4.
All right, Teddy, who do you got?
Okay. What was that? Because it cut out on me. What was that
You
score?
said Jets by 4, Wolf.
Okay, so everybody hold up just a second because Jeff dropped back down, so I'm going to have to come back up because of the audio issue.
I'll message him and say if he keeps dropping to knock it off.
Yeah.
I'll message Jeff.
Yeah, make this the final time you bring him up.
You know, the only reason why I'm saying the Jets is because New Orleans may have won over Carolina, but at the same time, guys, the spoilers are out. The spoilers are out, and this is actually another one of those shit bowls, like we
Yeah,
want
it
to
is.
call them, because they're both losing teams.
Yeah, and Jets are at
You know,
home, and it's cold out there. And the Saints playing that damn Superdome.
exactly.
So you got me thinking maybe I should, because I was going to go 1 point by the Saints, but now I might go the Jets by 1 point. I don't know.
I see the Jets actually taking this one.
I know. I hate to say it. I almost do too. I'm going to go the Jets by 1 point. I was going to pick the Saints by 1, but I'm going to go Jets by 1.
And New Orleans don't like the cold weather.
Exactly. They got
You
that
got
cushy little Superdome.
You got to remember. I'm going to tell you one thing about Louisiana. Yo, they get it's like Florida. Louisiana and Florida are almost like the same damn states. They coincide with each other's mental status. Oh, there's a flurry of snow coming. We gotta shut down the whole state. Nobody knows how to drive.
So you know what the fuck, bro? Texas is the biggest one with that. As soon as they hear about snow coming, Texas is closing down fucking everything, dude. The New
Yo,
Orleans and Florida, nowhere near Texas when it comes to that, bro. For one, Texas
yo,
doesn't
I'm
get
telling
snow.
you.
Remind you, Texas
Yeah,
doesn't get
yeah,
snow.
I know.
When we get it, shit's closing down.
Yeah.
Florida,
Yo, down
Louisiana
in
is
Florida's the
nowhere
same
near that,
way.
bro.
Northern
No, they're
Texas.
not.
Florida's the
No, they're not. No, they're not.
Yo, Louisiana and Florida are the same exact way, D man. I'm telling you, yo, they hear snow, they're like in panic mode, dude. They're literally
Who
in
do you
panic
have in
mode.
Florida? Who do you have in Florida that you could talk to in Florida, and who you have in New Orleans that you talk to in New Orleans?
Oh, one of my best friends lives down in Louisiana, dude. Lives in Zachary, Louisiana, dude. I
Do
driven
not know
24
that
hours.
Louisiana is the only goddamn state under sea level. Only state under sea level in the continental United States. Louisiana is the only one. Hurricane Katrina happened. That's the only reason why it happened the way that it did is because they're the only state under sea level.
Yeah.
The only thing I'm going to say on that aspect is that my aunt and uncle live in Perdido Key. They're near Pensacola, and that last year when they had the 6 to 7 inches of snow, the big rarity, they shut down the entire panhandle of Florida for over a week.
Thank you.
Because they don't get it. Like you said, it's a
Exactly.
rarity. Just like in Texas, Texas never gets snow. Once they get it and they hear about it coming, they're gonna shut shit down. Look, this next week here in Texas, you know how much shit's gonna get shut out because of the weather? Because the cold weather? Not just for the fact that it's not going to snow.
All
It's
right.
because it's going to be below zero. It's going to be
All right.
almost below zero.
Hey,
Wow.
Wolf.
Watch how you
Okay,
won't have to
so
come back.
so now that I'm back, let's get back on subject here. Ted, who you got on the Saints and Jets?
Yeah, remember I flip flopped from the Saints by 1 to the Jets by 1.
Well, keep in mind my audio went out because Jeff
By
dropped.
the way, I did talk to Jeff. He's good for now. He's staying down, so you don't have to worry about the audio problems, Wolf.
All right. I mean, I don't care for him being up here. It's just the constant having to boot myself back up. It's taking more time to make the adjustment. But
I told him, I said that I told Jeff saying that when he dropped it causes your audio to drop, and I said to Jeff, I said I didn't know if you knew that or not, but I said, are you okay for the backup or are you good? And
the only person that it happens with, is him. It's him. It's the only one that it happens with.
Now, Angel dropped earlier and it cut me off before we started.
Okay, so it's
anybody that drops down, it cuts me off completely.
If anybody that drops down cuts them off.
We got to find out what the fuck is causing that. Because if it's the only one we're dropping down, there's an issue not with StreamYard. It's with either YouTube or your device. That's the only thing I can come up with. It's either YouTube, the frequency that's going through YouTube, or your device.
I don't know. I didn't have this issue until StreamYard did their update. Once they did their update to where you could do landscape or vertical, things have been happening with the audio. I don't know what's going on.
All right.
Then that's probably what it is. Then it is the update.
That probably could be the update then. Anyway.
All right. So as far as I'm concerned with that game, I have New Orleans. I don't think Fields has a line to protect him enough. I've got Kamara probably winning that game towards the end. I got New Orleans by 7.
I don't think Fields is even playing. I think they have that Tracy guy as the quarterback.
Oh, let me check real quick.
Because I don't think Fields is even playing because I know he's out. I know Tyrod Taylor's out. So they've had that Tracy guy playing though, the third backup. So
this is week 16, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next game on the list from MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey, Minnesota at New York.
The Giants, yes. It's the Vikings versus the Giants.
Yes.
Okay. So as of right now, week 16, he's dealing with a knee injury. He was ruled out for week 15 while Jets practice squad quarterback Adrian Martinez hinting at a return for Fields or Tyrod Taylor is week 16 start. So it's either or. They haven't decided yet who is the starting quarterback, Tyrod Taylor or Adrian Martinez. It's one of those two.
I gotta make a run to the bathroom real quick, so I'll make my pick on this one. Even though the game's in East Rutherford, New Jersey, Minnesota is coming off a huge win against Dallas. I think they're riding momentum. JJ McCarthy is going to have a nice game. I got Minnesota by 6.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So what? Who wants to go next?
I don't know. I might need another second. Yeah, go next. I don't know who I'm picking yet.
I say Minnesota by 14.
I really think by that much? Yeah, I'm kind of on the fence right now. I'm picking Minnesota, but I can't figure out the points. Let me see. I guess 8. Minnesota by 8.
Do you want to hold off until we're done with our picks before you make your decision? Or I can just write you down. It's up to you.
Yeah, I'm just going to go Minnesota by 8.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, D-Man.
Oh, God. Okay, guys. It's because they're playing against the Giants, right?
Yep.
Giants only won 2 games this year, guys. I got to go Minnesota by at least 24 points.
Yeah.
They've only won 2 games this year.
D-Man, I just took a sip of my coffee. You almost made me spit it out.
Good.
I held off on
Hope
the
you
points.
choke
I
on
don't know
that cold
why.
ass coffee. Hope you choke on that cold ice
No,
ass coffee you're
I'm
drinking.
actually drinking. I'm actually drinking a hot pot. I had to brew a pot of coffee.
I'm thinking maybe.
So,
All right, so I'm on reserve myself. I see the Giants maybe pulling one out, but Minnesota is playing balls to the wall right now, so
I
I
know.
have to go to Minnesota by 10.
Yep.
I said Minnesota by 24, by the way, if you didn't hear that.
I heard you loud and clear.
Minnesota went in there and beat Dallas at Dallas. Yeah, that got my attention too.
All right, so I know that Brett usually is doing this, but we'll go to the next one. It's Tampa Bay versus Carolina.
That's why I didn't bring that up. I wanted somebody else to bring it up. Look who they just beat. They were a good team, like the Cowboys.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I said they're going to win. They're going to beat the Giants, a team that only won 2 games all year.
Yep.
They're going to beat them by at least 21. That's why I said 24 points. They're going to beat the Giants by, since, like somebody said, they got the momentum from last week. Coming into this week, they're going to at least by 20. That's why I said 24.
Yeah,
That's
but
exactly what I said.
you said it yourself, D-Man. You can't go from the last week. You got to move forward. So moving forward, I'm on the fence, so I'm going to go with slightly lower.
Okay, no, I agree. It's your pick.
All right, so Tampa Bay Buccaneers versus the Carolina Panthers.
It's at Carolina, right?
It's at Carolina.
Has Betty ever heard you like this?
All right, Tampa Bay blew that game. I think Tampa Bay is going to pull an upset and win by 6.
You think that maybe that quarterback they got over there is going to
Baker
sit there and win a
Mayfield,
game?
yeah, I saw some things he said, and he's vowing to win this week. Vowing to win.
That just makes me want to go against him even more.
All right, I'm back, guys.
I say Carolina by 10.
Yeah, I'm going Tampa Bay by 6. I guess I'm picking an upset.
All right, Brett. So we're on the Carolina-Tampa Bay game.
Yep, I saw it. I'm going to say statement win for Carolina to increase their chances in the NFC South to get the title and go into the playoffs. I'm going to say Carolina beats Tampa Bay by 7.
Damn, I'm the only one picking Tampa Bay. Oh, shit.
All right.
Yeah, I gotta say it like this. I gotta say it like this. Carolina needs this one. Okay, Tampa Bay is sitting comfortable right now. Carolina needs this win. Carolina's gonna come out like a bat out of hell. Baker Mayfield for 2 picks. Okay, I'm calling it right now. Baker Mayfield for 2 picks. All right. Carolina by 13.
All right. Next game on the list. These are the
nope, I didn't pick.
D-Man hasn't picked.
Stop. I didn't pick.
My bad. What do you got, D-Man?
Look, yeah, they're both still in the hunt. They're both 7-7. So they're both. I'm still going with Carolina, though. I'm still going to go with Carolina. But I cannot go with a crybaby ass quarterback like Baker Mayfield. He cries too damn much. He cries too much. I'm going to go with Carolina by. It's going to be a close game. Don't get me wrong. It's going to be a close game. I got this one. I got Carolina by 3. It's going to be a close game.
Okay.
All right.
So now the next game on the list, we should be on the evening games now.
Yep. Now we're into the afternoon games, the 3:05 and 3:25 games. First game on the list on that one is from Empower Field at Mile High in Denver, Colorado. Yes, Ted, the game's in Denver. Jacksonville at Denver.
Oh, shit. That's going to be a barn burner right there.
I call that game of the week number 2.
Yeah, that's definitely one of the top 3 games there.
Actually, you know what? Honestly, I think the TV is going to say that's the game of the week. That's definitely the game of the week. That's going to be on TV. The way the TV does it, I think that one's going to be the game of the week.
Only because it's at Denver, I'm going to pick Denver.
Over the Bears and the Packers, that one's definitely going to be shown.
Yeah, I'm going to pick Denver by 2 points, only because it's at Denver.
Okay, let's remember that the weather pattern's changing by this time, by this time over the weekend, the South is going to be warm. We're supposed to be almost in the 70s from Tennessee and south. And the West is actually going to be on a cool down. Denver's supposed to be seeing some snow next week.
Yeah, Jacksonville doesn't see snow.
If that happens, Denver's going to win by more than 2. I can assure you of that one.
I'll go next. I'm going to say because the game's in Denver and it's mile high above sea level, Denver's too good at home. I got Denver by at least 10 points.
Yeah, it's hard to play Mile High Stadium. The air's thinner up there. People don't realize that. That's why they call it Mile High Stadium. But it does affect the other teams breathing a little bit, just a little bit.
Oh yeah, definitely. That's why you always see them on the freaking sidelines with masks on their face, freaking keep that air going.
That's
you know,
right.
and Jacksonville's on a roll. Denver's on a roll. This is gonna be a
It's
clash
gonna
of
be a
heads,
game. Yeah,
guys.
it's gonna be a good
I'm gonna
game.
tell you guys this is gonna be a clash of heads. I don't even want to make a pick on this game.
Me neither. That's why I went Denver by
That's
2.
my whole issue, yo. I don't even want to make a pick on this game because it's
Just
gonna
pick
be
one
that
team by
damn
1
close.
point, Angel.
I'm
Just go
gonna
one
tell you
team.
guys right now, just to get this out of the way for my pick, bro. That game is gonna end in a fucking tie. It's gonna
Yeah,
be
you're
another
right.
fucking game that's
You're
tied,
probably
dude.
right. It
It's
might
gonna
end
go
in
into
that tie. You're right.
overtime.
So
They're
is
gonna
that
play one overtime. It's gonna be tied, and the game's gonna fucking end. It's
Yeah,
gonna
so,
end
you
as
might
a
be right.
tie.
so is that your pick, a tie?
That's my damn pick. Yes, that's
Yeah,
my
that's a
fucking pick.
great pick, actually. I think. I mean, I might change
That's
mine
my
right now.
That's how good. But listen, that's how good these two coming into this week have
Yeah,
played
that's
in the last week, bro. That's as good as they played in the
you.
last week. And I know I keep saying don't go back to follow, but I'm always doing it because it has to be done that way. They both played good last week. That's why I'm saying it's gonna end in a fucking
AFC.
tie.
Yeah, this is AFC like rivalry here. This is a big shootout right here.
Yes,
Like
it's gonna end
D-Man
in a
just
tie.
said, yo, it's too damn hard. Yo, you know what? The hell with it.
I'm not picking nobody. That's why I'm
Yo,
not picking
yo,
nobody,
yo.
and I'm saying it's gonna end in a tie, bro.
Heads
Andrew, you
Denver, tails Jacksonville.
pick a tie then. Yeah, because I'm gonna stay with Denver by
Yo,
2. I don't like to pick ties, but
it landed on heads.
Granted,
It landed on
granted, the
heads.
records are a little
Denver
different.
by 1.
Granted, the records are a little different.
yeah.
One's 12-2, one's 10-4, but they both have been playing their fucking hearts out the last
I know.
week,
Yeah.
2 weeks.
I know.
They both been
So,
playing their asses
so
off.
yo, I'm going
Okay.
with Denver by 1. Denver by 1.
Okay, so here is something that I'm looking at. Denver's halfback, Dobbins, he is out for the rest of the year. But you still got Nix, who is a great thrower.
There's other backs that will step up.
But you got Jacksonville with Etienne,
That's ETN.
Lawrence, who both have great legs. You got Travis Hunter.
Oh,
But it depends on the weather.
Yeah.
So just
God, it looks so good to see the Bears at 10-4. Oh my gosh, it looks so good to see that.
just
I'm sorry, guys.
because of
Thinking out loud.
the fact that Travis Hunter is used to the cold, he played at Colorado. I'm going to go with Jacksonville by 3.
Hey guys, this
Ooh.
NFC West division, dude. I think this is the toughest division this year, guys. I honestly think that this is the toughest division. Well, actually, you know what? No, it's not. Because 3 teams, Rams, Seahawks, and 49ers, all got double-digit wins. And they're both all on 2-game win streak, 4-game win streak, and a 4-game win streak.
Yep.
So, I mean, so.
All right. Moving on to the next game. From State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. The game's in Arizona, Ted. Atlanta at Arizona.
Ugh.
Oh,
The shit, Gabe.
I'm going with the ATL on this one by 4.
I'm going to say ATL.
We're 11 versus 5 and 9. They're both fucking shitty teams this year, under 500. Cardinals only won 3 damn games this year.
Atlanta by 3, Wolf.
Okay.
I think Arizona's due for an upset. I'm going to go Arizona by 3.
What say you, D-Man?
The dog shines. The sun shines on the dog's ass every day.
What'd you say, D-Man?
Arizona by 3. I'm going to use Angel's philosophy about the sunshine on the dog's ass. I'm going to go with Arizona by 3.
And what you say?
Yeah, I think it's going to be one of those days for Arizona.
I'm going to go Arizona by 7.
Yeah, I think they're overdue for a win, guys. Arizona's been getting just mauled. I think they're overdue.
But Arizona's been getting close there. They're getting close to winning. They just ain't sealing the tape. They ain't sealing they ain't sealing the box.
Yeah, they got beat by 20, but other than that, they've been get close.
Okay, so game of the week number 3.
At Ford Field in Detroit, Michigan, Pittsburgh at Detroit.
Oh, you got Pittsburgh playing good and Detroit playing desperate. So I don't know what the hell's going to happen here.
Come on, Chad, that's an easy fucking pick, dude. That's an easy pick, bro. They're both 8-6, by the way. Both of these teams are 8-6.
I'm gonna lead off. I'm gonna say statement win for Detroit. I've got Detroit by 7.
Not so fast, buddy. Stop. Not so fast. Nope.
I got Pittsburgh.
I knew D-Man was gonna do that.
No, sir. I got Pittsburgh winning by 7.
Yeah, I'm going Pittsburgh by 4 points. I'm going Pittsburgh by 4.
Yo, as much as I want to say Pittsburgh's going to win this game, I got to go with Detroit. Detroit needs the win. They
play crappy at home, though, man. They play crappy at home.
Yeah, but it's I don't know what it is. Something's telling me, y'all, I got goosebumps talking about this game. Detroit is in go mode right now, which means go big or go home. All right, and guess what? They want to go big, so I'm picking Detroit by 4.
What say you, Wolf?
Okay,
you could stay your ass at home, then. You could stay your ass at home because that's what's going to happen. You're going to be at home watching that game.
So I've got news for all of you here, okay? For one, Watt is out of the game.
Who?
TJ Watt. He's out. He's hurt.
Yeah, he's not playing on Pittsburgh's defense. Watt's out.
Yeah.
And the rush defense is very weak on Pittsburgh. I've got Montgomery and Gibbs, 95 apiece. And Detroit wins by 14.
Ooh.
Good pick, Wolf.
Ooh.
No, that wasn't
I didn't know TJ Watt. When was TJ Watt declared out?
He got hurt middle of the game, and he's deemed out as of today.
Oh, shit. I didn't know he was out. All right. I might have to redo my pick, too. Shit.
All right.
I ain't redoing nothing.
Detroit doesn't play well at home.
All right.
Yeah, I'm going to go. I think I'm going to pick Detroit by 1 point now that I know that. I'll go Detroit by 1 point.
All right. Next game from NRG Stadium in Houston, Texas. Okay, Ted, the game's in Houston. Las Vegas Raiders at the Houston Texans.
All right, I know who everybody's going for here, so let's just say who they're winning by.
Yeah.
I'm going to say Houston by 17.
Yeah, I think they're going to light them boys up. I'm going Houston by 22.
D-Man?
I'm going to go
with
Houston.
I'm going with the Raiders by fucking 7. Fuck no. Y'all want to say that, Eric? Now I'm going to go back on what you just said. I'm going with the Raiders by damn 7, bro. I'm going with the Raiders by 7.
All
Just
right.
because you
Well,
said you know what everybody's
You
going to pick,
know,
I'm
you
going
know
with the
what?
Raiders with the upset now.
You know what? You know what, D-man? Yo, for some reason, the sun shines on every dog's ass, my man.
Yeah,
And you are right on the money on this. Silver
it
and
could
black
easily
by
happen.
7.
It could happen. It could
Silver and
easily
black by
happen.
7.
what's
Hey,
Totally
the
but if I'm wrong,
disagree.
hey, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But only
Yeah.
reason why I did that was because of what Wolfie said. I know what everybody's going to pick. That's the only reason why I did that. But now, hey, if I win,
But
hey,
no,
good for
but
me, good for
no,
you.
but no. I agree with you though on this one because yo, the way they got their ass whooped last week, they
Yeah, they
got
might come
something to
out and spit
prove.
vinegar. Yeah,
They got something to prove, dude, man. They're like, yo, fuck that. We ain't gonna be fucking put to shame
We
like
ain't got
that.
nothing to
Let's
lose.
kick ass.
We ain't got nothing to
Right, we
lose,
ain't got
bro.
nothing
That's
to
what the
lose,
ticket
so
is.
let's gain something.
Right.
it could
all
happen.
right.
Okay, so I got the
No.
Texans. I've got
Go
the
ahead.
Texans
Go
by
ahead.
18, and I would be willing to cut my hair short, like really short, if they
Oh no, you're
lose.
gonna cut it all the way off, homie. You're cutting it
Yeah,
bald. You're
Look
cutting
at
it
yeah.
yo,
bald. Fuck the
I
I'll
bald.
shave
got
my
no hair
No,
to
armpits.
you're
I
cutting
shave.
might
it
shave
bald.
my
If
armpits
I
and my
gotta
hair.
shave this
I
off,
got no hair
if
to
I gotta
shave.
shave this off, you're shaving your shit bald.
Yeah, I
You
might
didn't
shave my
say
head
that
and
you
my
were
Which makes
risking.
you
armpits.
really,
You
huh?
didn't say you were risking your beard. I just said that I'd be willing to cut my hair if they lose.
Oh, so there's no
Hi
bet. It's
Julia,
just you.
hi
You
hi
can bet on your
Wolfie.
own
I
now.
mean hi Chrissy, hi Tex again.
Now, if
All
you
right.
want to make it a bet, that'll be different.
Yeah, I might shave my
Oh, that's
armpit,
fine with
my
me.
balls, and my
If
hair.
they lose,
Yeah, I
you can
might
shave
shave
it.
all the hair.
You can shave your head short. You can shave your head short if they lose. That's on you.
All right.
Guys,
Next
remember we
up.
still do got college, so we need you to kind of rush this NFL up a little bit.
Yep. All right. So the Sunday night game. Angel, I know how we're picking from M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, Maryland. The New England Patriots at the Baltimore Ravens. Throw them up, Angel. New England by 14.
Remember what
Baltimore.
happened to you guys? Stop. Remember what happened to you guys last week? They're
It
playing
was a
against the
close
better
game, though. It
team.
was a close game, though. It was a
They're,
close game,
Yeah,
though.
Baltimore's been
they're
on a
still
roll
playing a
lately,
better
man.
team. They're still
Yep.
playing a better team than they played last week.
I gotta say, I gotta agree with D-Man. Here's the thing with Baltimore. Lamar Jackson.
Oh,
Nobody
yeah.
can stop Lamar. That's the
No,
whole
listen, no. The
fucking
thing with
issue
Lamar,
in
though,
the
the thing with
NFL.
Lamar, he hasn't been running the way he you normally does. That's the thing. He hasn't been running that way much. Now, if you look at his rushing, he's nowhere near what he normally is. 900 yards rushing. He's
Hey,
not that
Jim.
this year. He's more of a passer this year. Listen, Lamar's been more of a passer this year and giving it to a lot of receivers, backs, running back, tight ends. He's been that type of quarterback this year.
You
He
know,
hasn't ran that much this year.
when
Once
it,
this is going to be the one game that he runs for over 100 yards. I'm putting Lamar Jackson. I'm taking the Baltimore Ravens with Lamar Jackson over 100 rushing yards and them winning by at least 14 points.
No, 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 no. I'm calling it closer than that. I'm going to call it closer than that. All right. Lamar may run for one touchdown. All right. One touchdown. I'm saying Lamar's going to run for one touchdown, but it's going to be like a 6 point game. I'm picking the Ravens by 6.
wow, Angel's picking against the Patriots.
Against
Wow.
his team. Do you guys hear this? What's
You
up,
know,
Mr. Honeybee?
you
Hey,
know,
It's at
Jim.
the Ravens,
What's up,
guys.
Jim?
It is at the Ravens. I don't know, man. I can't go against the Patriots with May, man. May is
I,
just so damn
I'm
hot.
But
I'm actually
Drake May
kind
is
of
hot.
siding with Baltimore myself. I've got Baltimore by
Hey, but
3.
do me a favor. Put one more stat down on that sheet for me. May is going to throw for at least 2 interceptions that game. He's
you
going
know,
to get at least 2.
yeah, because you were guys talking about the run game for Baltimore. We always hear this about Lamar Jackson, this, Lamar Jackson, that. What about ever hearing about Derrick Henry?
Derrick
Derrick
Henry's a
Henry,
beast,
I can
dude.
get you. Derrick Henry will not get 100. I'm going to put this stat down too. Derrick Henry for 84 yards. 84.
Mm.
Okay. And put this stat down. Put this stat down as well. Trayvon Henderson for 2 touchdown receptions.
I'm
I
gonna
forgot about him.
for my extra stat, Wolfie. I'm gonna say Derek May throws for 2 touchdowns.
This is such a tough game. The Patriots at
It
Ravens.
really is. I think this is one of the best games of the whole entire week, guys. I honestly
I
do.
say
It
this
is
is
a top
AFC
5.
game of the
Yeah,
week. I say AFC game of the week.
it's one of the top 2 teams. Yeah.
I have Jackson with 65 rush yards.
I don't know which way I'm going on this. I kind of got a tie.
Yo, it could end up being a tie, man. You never know. These two teams, I say, yo, the Patriots need to come back from that loss against the Bills.
Yeah,
The
just because
Ravens are on a hot streak. All right, it's gonna be a freaking barn burner, guys. Like,
yeah.
there's no ifs, ands, or buts behind it. Like, and there's gonna be so many stats that we
Chrissy.
could throw out there, but God honest truth, yo, like, yeah,
See, I like May a lot. I watched him at North Carolina.
man, yo,
I'm going
look.
to pick
All I'm
Patriots
saying
by
is,
1 point. I'm going Patriots by 1 point.
Teddy going.
I'm
All
gonna
right,
drop my spread pick, Wolfie. I said New England by 14. I'm gonna drop it to New England by 3 because I think it's gonna be closer than the experts think.
Yeah, I'm going 1 point. New England. It's
All
just
right, so we're still
like May,
awaiting
man.
D-Man's actual pick here.
I did. I told you what it was.
You said Baltimore, but you didn't say a score.
Yes, I did. I said
Yeah,
14.
he said 28. No, he said 28.
Shut up, man. Don't believe him. Nobody. He's trying
D-Man
to do
said
that. What he does.
Baltimore by 14. I heard D-Man. He
I
said Baltimore by
said
14.
Baltimore by 14, bro.
Okay.
All right. Now moving on to the Monday night game. From Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis, Indiana. It's in Indianapolis, Ted.
Okay.
San Francisco at Indianapolis.
Huh. Yeah. Yeah, Rivers ain't going to be able to beat San Fran. They're getting on a roll.
I disagree.
I'll
do,
pick
dude.
last.
Now, I don't know what y'all saw in Phillip Rivers. Phillip Rivers has lost a lot of his fucking game. I'm going to tell you that right now. From what I saw him, he's slowed down. He's not fast as he used to be, and his arm ain't what he used to be.
He has blockers, and he has a whole week to practice this time, whereas he didn't last week.
All right. I'm going to pick last, guys.
It's going to be a good game, still.
I've got Indianapolis by 4. And I say that Rivers is going to have 3 passing touchdowns.
See, and I got San Fran by 10.
I'm going with Teddy San Fran by 10.
I'm going to say San Francisco by 10, and I'm going to throw a bonus stat because I know there are going to be bettors who are on here. But I'm going to say anytime touchdown, doesn't matter if it's receiving or rushing by McCaffrey.
Dude,
I'll one up you on that. I'll one up you on that.
Okay. Now, this is what I'm going to tell you. I'm going to go with 49ers by 14, but throw this stat in there too. Christian McCaffrey is going to get a receiving touchdown and a rushing touchdown. He's going to get one of each. And that's your 14 points. That's your 14 points right there.
Kittle for 1 receiving touchdown.
Oh, that's a good pick too, Angel. All right.
Kittle anytime 1 touchdown.
All right, D-Man, what who are you picking and what?
I picked the 49ers by 14. The extra stat is Christian McCaffrey with a rushing touchdown and a receiving touchdown.
Okay.
What about you, Wolf?
Like I said, I've got Indianapolis by 4, and I say Rivers will have 3 passing touchdowns.
Is that it for the NFL picks then, Wolf?
That is it.
Telling you, but what he's not telling you about Phillip Rivers, he's going to have 4 interceptions too. He's going to have 4 interceptions. That's what he's not telling you.
Do you want me to write that down there, D?
No, sir. That's
what I thought.
Next up, we are on to the college football bowl games. Starting on Wednesday, December 17th, from Camping World Stadium in Orlando, Florida, the Staff DNA Cure Bowl between Old Dominion and South Florida.
What the fuck is going on with this computer, man? I typed one thing and it put something totally damn different in there. It's like freaking text to
Okay,
talk.
I'm gonna go because I need to
I
get
got
to
you.
bed.
I got
I'm
USF by
gonna go
10.
with I'm gonna go with USF by 10.
Yeah, who's the
Let's
South,
let
opponent
who else
again?
know.
South
Old
Florida by 14.
Dominion.
No, who's
South
the
Florida by 14.
It's
yeah,
Old
who do they?
Dominion that they're playing,
Oh
Ted.
yeah, Old Dominion. That's right, Old Dominion. Yeah. They're kind of out of their league. Let me look at that Old Dominion team. Old Dominion football.
Yep.
I gotta look and see who they
Can't be
played
doing this,
for.
man. We can't be doing this. We got too many games to be doing looking stuff up.
Yeah, Ted, just
I
make
know,
a
but
pick.
I don't know
Just
Old
make a pick.
Dominion. I haven't watched any of their stuff. Like, okay, here we go. James Madison lit their ass up, 63-27. That's all I had to see. So I got South Florida by 17.
All right. Okay, this one.
What did you say, Brett?
Hold on, hold on. You guys are forgetting about the game today.
I said
There's
South
a game
Florida by
today.
14.
Yeah, we already got that one.
We already
We
picked it
did that
last week.
last week.
Next up is the well, do we want to
But
even
hang on, I didn't hear Brett or D-Man's pick. Come, everybody was saying a lot of things at once here. Come on now.
I gotta go with South Florida. I'm gonna go with South Florida. I'm going with South Florida by freaking 18 points. I mean, because I've seen South Florida play. I know how they play against really a no-name school. Don't get me wrong; they're not a no-name school, but I don't even know why they're in a bowl game to begin with.
All right. I'm gonna say mine slowly so that way we'll can hear. South Florida by 14. Got it?
Gotcha.
Do we want to include the smaller school bowl games too, Wolf, or no?
Yes, every bowl game.
All right.
Every bowl game, everyone.
Next up from Hancock Whitney Stadium in Mobile, Alabama, the 68 Ventures Bowl, VNTURES. You've got the Louisiana Raging Cajuns versus Delaware.
Got the Blue Hens by 14.
I haven't watched any of these games.
They go with your gut, Ted.
I got to look all these games. I don't know any of these teams.
Just, I mean, you don't have to be right. Just make a pick.
Yeah,
I can't. I don't even know nothing about any of these people.
You don't have to know anything to make a pick, Ted. We don't expect perfection here, you know.
I can't just do wild picks, man. I can't do that. Wake Forest kicked out Delaware's ass. Let's see what else got here. Louisiana Tech, they beat them. Liberty beat them. Let's see here. Jacksonville State beat them. I guess, what's the other team you said? I guess Louisiana.
It's the Delaware Blue Hens.
I guess the Delaware Blue Hens.
I'm going to pick the other team, Louisiana.
Okay.
By 3 points. Louisiana by 3.
Okay.
I'm going to go with Wolfie. I'm going to say Delaware, but I'm going to say by 7.
I was going to say Delaware by 7.
Okay. And D-Man?
Hey, both of these teams are 6-6, guys. By the way.
Yeah.
Both of these teams are 6-6. So I'm gonna have to go with Delaware by 4.
All right.
Well, guys, we do know how college is compared to football. You're going to score a hell of a lot more in college than you will in the NFL. Let's keep that in mind now.
All right.
In college football, they do score a lot more.
All right. Thursday, December 18th, from Ford Center at the Star in Frisco, Texas, the Xbox Bowl. Missouri State versus Arkansas State.
But when the hell did this bowl game get made? I need to figure. I don't want to know now. Let's figure it out. And somebody send me a message. This is the type of stuff that does not need to be in college football. All because you're going to name a bowl game because of your sponsor.
I know.
But the only reason why the bowl game was made because Xbox is a sponsor.
All right.
Do you know if you did it that way, how many games there would be?
Okay, where is the bowl game at?
Ford
In
Center
Frisco,
at the
Texas.
Star in Frisco, Texas.
Okay,
Frisco.
so that's what used to be the Frisco Bowl. So it ain't a new bowl game. It just changed sponsors.
Yep.
That's why I said sponsored. It's because of the sponsor.
Arkansas.
It is the Conference USA champion versus the MAC champion. It's been that way every year.
There we go. That's what I wanted to know.
Arkansas State did beat Troy back on November 1st.
I'm going to say Arkansas State by 3.
Whoa! Wait! Where are you seeing this? I'm seeing it Kennesaw State versus Western Michigan.
This is on Thursday, December 18th, Wolf. You're looking at Friday, December 19th.
Okay, so I must have missed a game here.
It's Thursday,
Okay,
December
so the
18th.
games we picked so far. Hold on. The games we picked so far. We didn't pick the one that was today, which was the salute. We picked that one last week. We started on Wednesday, December 17th. Old Dominion versus South Florida. We picked that one already. 60 Ventures Bowl. We picked that. That was Louisiana versus Delaware. We picked that one. We were on the Xbox Bowl, which is Thursday. Arkansas State versus Missouri State. That's in Frisco at the freaking Frisco at the start. Now
Okay,
on
so
Friday,
I must have missed that one, so I want to write it down here at the bottom.
Which one did you miss? The
Arkansas State versus Missouri State.
Okay, that one is on ESPN2 at 9 p.m. on the 18th.
I've got Arkansas State by 3.
Yeah, I'm picking Arkansas State also by 10.
I'm picking Arkansas by 8.
Was that you?
How much did you say, Brett?
I said Arkansas State by 3.
3, okay. And Dman?
Okay, 6, 7, 5. I'm going to go with Missouri. Missouri State by 5. They have a better record than Arkansas. Just to let you guys know, Arkansas 6-6, Missouri State 7-5. I got Missouri by 5.
Yeah, I also have Missouri State by 7.
All right.
Now.
Next up, Friday, December 19th. Okay, Wolf. Now, not only do we have, now guys, pay attention on this one. Not only do we have 2 bowl games on that night, on Friday, but this is also the first round of the college football playoffs. So keep that in mind.
Okay, so there's 3. Say what it is.
There's 3 games on Friday.
3 games on Friday. Yeah.
There are actually 3 games on Friday. So the first one is the Myrtle Beach Bowl presented by Engine from Brooks Stadium in Conway, South Carolina. Kennesaw State versus Western Michigan.
I got Western Michigan beating the shit out of them guys. I mean, when I say beating the crap out of them, I mean by at least 35 points.
I'm going to say Western Michigan by 14.
Yeah, I got to look something up here.
That's by the way, that's the first game on of the day. That's on at 11 a.m. on ESPN, by the way.
And you're going to call me nuts. I've got Kennesaw State by 3.
Yeah, you're nuts, Wolf.
You're nuts.
No,
you're nuts.
That's why I'm looking this up.
How about
Illinois.
Who you got?
You can't keep looking stuff up, dude. We got to keep moving. We've already been on for over 2 hours.
Yeah.
I got Western Michigan. It's Western Michigan, right?
Yeah, Western Michigan.
Yeah.
All right, I got Western Michigan by 11.
Yeah, Western Michigan beat Central Michigan. Yeah, I got to see because I don't know nothing about any of these teams. Let's see.
It's the Conference USA champion versus the MAC champion.
MAC champion. Yep.
Yeah, Western Michigan beat Miami of Ohio. But yeah, I kind of like Kennesaw State too. They're impressive. I'm going to go them by 3.
All right. Next up,
2:30 game. Go ahead, Brett. It's a 2:30 game on ESPN.
From Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida, the Union Home Mortgage Gasparilla Bowl. Memphis versus NC State.
I got NC State by 7.
Who's the
NC State
opponent?
by 12.
What is it? South Carolina State? What is it?
North
SC
Carolina State versus Memphis.
It's the Wolfpack versus the Tigers.
Oh, okay. I'm going Wolfpack by 6.
I'm gonna say NC State by 3. It's gonna be closer than the experts think.
I'm gonna go with Memphis by at least 8.
Did you make your pick?
Memphis is 8-4. Memphis is 8-4, and NC State is 7-5.
I got NC State by 7. NC State has shocked a few teams in the year, including Virginia. Keep that in mind.
All right.
Right.
Now, then to complete it on Friday night, December 19th, from Oklahoma Memorial Stadium in Norman, Oklahoma, first round of the college football playoffs. Number 8 Oklahoma versus number 9 Alabama.
Okay, so go ahead. So to let you know, that last game on the 19th and all games on the 20th are all games in the college playoff.
Yep.
The 3 games that are on the 20th and that one game in the evening on the 19th are 4 first round college football playoff games.
Your uncle.
All right.
Right. I've got Oklahoma by 3.
Yeah, I was thinking Oklahoma by 4.
I was listening to the weather show Weather Brains last night, and a lot of people, the Oklahoma contingency, they're saying that they're making this a big deal in Norman and all around Oklahoma City, like they're shutting down schools and everything because this is a huge game for them. So
what do Oklahomans do? Brett, what do Oklahomans do? They travel. They travel to wherever their team is playing. That's the big thing about any Oklahoma team, especially the Sooners. They travel, guys. We got to remember these people. That's why they're closing it down for the school for the whole week, because they're going to be traveling.
Yeah, I think, as much as they're gonna do that, I'm gonna say, guys, not so fast. I've got number 9 Alabama upset. Alabama by 7.
I agree with you, Brett. I do.
Alabama's played some tough opponents, that's for sure.
Yeah, Alabama has. This one, I'm gonna say is gonna be a 3-point game. It's gonna go into overtime. No BS. I see it as a 3-point game. I really do.
Who pulls it off?
Unfortunately, I have to say Bama by 3.
We gotta hurry up, man. That's my school calling. We gotta stop looking shit up because that's my school calling.
I mean, if you need to, you can take the call real quick.
No, that's fine. People just gotta quit looking shit up and just pick.
All
right. Now on Saturday, or do we have all the picks yet?
No, go ahead.
I got Oklahoma. I didn't pick yet. I did not pick that game yet.
I thought you said Bama by 7.
No.
You said you agreed with me.
Did I? Yeah, I did agree with you. Yeah. But they both are two double-digit win teams. One's 10-3, one's 10-2. They both got 10 wins.
First game.
Yeah, I did agree with you.
On the 20th, at noon, from Kyle Field in College Station, Texas. Number 10 Miami versus number 7 Texas A&M.
Yeah, I say Miami chokes, and I got Texas A&M by 11.
12th man's going to be in full effect in Kyle Field. I've got Texas A&M by 14.
Yep, see, I got by 11. It might be by 17. It might be more.
I'm
Miami's
gonna
going to choke.
I'm gonna say Miami's about to whoop that get the
Nah,
ass
they're going to
whooped.
choke. They're going to choke, boy.
I'm gonna say Miami gonna get the ass whooped. Texas
Yep.
A&M by 19.
It's at Texas A&M, too. Yeah, that's what I was thinking about going what Angel just said. But I don't
No,
want to live
dude,
by.
College Station. That's not Texas A&M. That's the Longhorns.
No, that
That's the
No,
DNR
no.
Longhorn
DNR
Stadium.
Memorial Stadium.
College Station is Texas A&M. Austin is Texas.
Yeah. Yeah. Remember what happened last time Miami went to SMU, right? In Texas, they got whooped 26-20. So, and that was
Yeah.
SMU.
Man.
Texas A&M is way stronger of a team. Way stronger.
All right, I'm going to just say it right now. I think Texas A&M is going to slip. I've got Miami by 3.
No way.
Ooh, upset.
No way.
What you got, D-Man?
I got Texas by fucking 14.
All
This
right.
computer's
They
messing
couldn't
with me.
beat SMU. They're not going to beat Texas A&M.
From next up at 3:30 p.m. from Vaught Hemingway Stadium in Oxford, Mississippi. Number 11 Tulane versus number 6 Old Miss.
I'm gonna say it right now. I see Tulane winning by 7.
Oh, he's
Are
No
you
way.
nuts, man? Not so fast, bro. Not so fast. Dude, you are crazy. A team that should barely made it into the playoffs, bro. You're saying they're good number 20 is going to beat a number 6 team? Are
Old
you
Miss has already
crazy right
spanked them.
now?
Yeah, and Old Miss already beat their ass earlier in the year. Like, whooped them. Yeah, let me pull it up.
Yeah,
No,
I
it's
agree.
maybe
I
four.
don't know,
Yeah, I'm
dude.
pulling it up. Ole Miss is
Old
going to
Miss
win by
football
at least
schedule.
28 points, bro. Ole Miss is going to kill Tulane.
At Vaught Hemingway Stadium on Saturday at 3:30 p.m.
Good pick, D-Man. Not so fast, Angel. I've got Old Miss winning by at least 17 points.
Holy
Okay,
crotchery.
here's what happened. Back on September 20, Old Miss whooped Tulane 45-10. So I'm picking Old Miss to win by 28.
That's what I said.
I'm
I
just
said the
saying.
same thing.
Yep.
I said the
Okay,
same thing.
so this is my thoughts, okay? Kiffin is out, okay? You got a new football coach, and you got some players that have already entered the transfer portal and decided to enter the NFL draft early and is opting out to play. I have Tulane winning by a field goal.
Hold on. How many players is Old Miss? I thought it was only 2 players or 3 players.
Two
How
players
many?
have entered.
Hold on, I'm looking it up now.
Yeah, we need to know because otherwise I want to lower my points. I'm still going to pick Old Miss.
No. I just I don't pay attention to college football, but when it comes to the playoffs, dude, I sort of like get in there.
Let me see how
You
many
know, I
players.
know.
Let me see here.
Oh, boy.
How many Old Miss players have opted out of the playoff game?
Doesn't matter how many opted out of it, man. It
Only
doesn't
one
matter.
player is known to have opted out from the previous season's Gator Bowl.
None.
However, the current team status for the upcoming playoff needs confirmation after the coach's departure.
All right,
It's
I'll
still
lower by
awaiting
28.
confirmation.
I'm going to say 10 points then. I'll lower it from 28 to 10. But I'm still going Old Miss by 10.
It's still got all them players, though.
That's what I'm
still
saying.
got
There's
all them
only
good
one or
players.
two. Yeah, then because of the coach. Yeah, you might be the coach. There might be a lack of enthusiasm. So, yeah,
it's not going to be near as a blowout as you think.
All right.
Yeah, I'll just go down to 10. I'll drop it from 28 to 10.
All right, moving on.
Yes.
To the nightcap. From Outson at 7:30 p.m. from Outson Stadium in Eugene, Oregon. Number 12, James Madison versus number 5, Oregon.
I want to hear some of the crazy stuff y'all are about to say on this.
I'm going to say
going
Oregon is too tough at home. James Madison ain't going to stand a chance in Outson Stadium. I'm going to say Oregon by 21.
Out of the upcoming playoff.
Okay, so that Oregon's lost both of their coordinators.
Of course, it may keep
They've lost both of them.
Nothing.
Players usually make their
No players listed yet from Oregon.
Well, I'm telling you right now, according to the banner down below, there's some opting out, but that's neither here nor there. Oregon's going without their coordinators and without their halfback coach. They're basically going through a complete entire change in staff. James Madison, however, they're getting a new coach too. So I'm going to say Oregon by 13.
What say you, Ted?
Yeah, I'm going to Oregon by 14.
Angel?
I'm going Oregon by 10.
All right, D-Man, you're last. Who you
Look,
got?
that stuff that we're talking about, the coaches and they're the ones that are not on that field. Coaches are coaching the players that are on that field. The coaches have nothing to do with what happens. They make the calls, but they're the players are the ones that are on that field.
I'm telling you, I've seen it change many a game. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Because of coaching?
Yeah, because because the coordinators are gone. Your offensive coordinator, the play callers.
The plays are the same though. Listen, the plays are the same. That playbook doesn't change because the
Sometimes
coaches
it does,
change.
though.
That playbook stays the same.
No, it doesn't. Not with the new
That
coordinators.
playbook stays the same, dude.
That's bullshit. Every coordinator has their own playbook.
Yeah, it does change. It does.
Anyway.
They're going to pull some freaking cordon blue on too.
21 because they're going to get their asses whooped. James Madison is another one that just snuck into the damn playoffs.
I know, they're a joke.
James Madison's another one that snuck in there. Tulane is another one that snuck in there.
It should have been Vanderbilt and Notre Dame in those two spots.
But I forgot Oregon by 21. I think Oregon got 21.
But opinions and opinion, I digress. Like you said, D-Man, we are on a time crunch here. Next game, please.
Okay, on Monday, December 22nd, the famous Idaho Potato Bowl from Albertson Stadium in Boise, Idaho. Washington State versus Utah State.
And none of them colleges are in Idaho. None of them are in Idaho.
I'm gonna say, even though they were a smaller school, I think because of how decent they were this year, and Washington State just lost their coach to Iowa State, I'm gonna say Utah State pulls a big upset and beats Washington State in the Idaho Potato Bowl by 7 points.
Jim, honey, buddy.
Brian.
Both of these teams got the same record at 6-6.
I've got Washington State by 8.
I got them by 5. Washington by 5.
I got Washington by 10. Washington by 10.
Who is it? I'm sorry, read the chat.
It's Washington State versus Utah State.
Versus who?
Utah State.
Oh, God. Yeah, that's definitely Washington State winning that one by 3. There's Ruffy, there's Brian Rouleau, there's Jeff.
Do we want to go into next Tuesday bowl games, Wolf, or do we want to hold that off for next week?
Probably do it in case we screw up and miss it.
All right.
Yeah, I would go ahead and do next Tuesday.
So on Tuesday.
Next Tuesday, hold on. Before you say anything, there's 3 games on Tuesday. 3.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So let's forget about Tuesday. Let's forget about Tuesday.
No. We should do it.
Why? Just 1,
There's
2,
only 3 games
3,
in case something
4,
happens.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's already 10 games we got to go over next week. That'll make it 13 games.
But the thing is that Jeff already said that he has to have a meeting the next 2 Tuesdays. We might have to push it back to a Wednesday. If that's the case, we need to go ahead and go over for the Tuesday games.
It's only 3 games.
It's only 3 more games.
All right. So first off, from Flagler Credit Union Stadium in Boca Raton, Florida. The Bush's Boca Raton Bowl of Beans. Toledo versus Louisville. Okay, Angel was talking.
I got the Cardinals beating them by at least 14.
So if I have to repeat that, I will.
No, I think we're good here. I got Louisville by 14.
Yeah, I got Louisville by 14 as well. No way.
Three of us got them there. Well, me, you, and Brett got them by 14.
Yep.
I didn't hear the opponent. I heard Louisville.
Toledo. Holy Toledo.
Toledo.
Oh God, yeah. Louisville by 14. Yeah.
Angel.
I got Louisville by 10.
All
Knew there was
right.
going to be an oddball
Okay.
out.
Next
Knew there
up,
was going to be an oddball out.
from the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, Louisiana, the New Orleans Bowl, Western Kentucky versus Southern Miss.
Ooh.
I got Western Kentucky by 3.
Yeah, I got no reason, no logic, no reason. I just like the name Hilltoppers. I got Western Kentucky by 3.
Yeah, I'll go by 6. Western Kentucky.
I'll go by 7. Western Kentucky by 7.
Angel.
Kentucky by 7. I was about to say that before Dman did. Kentucky by 7.
Yeah, one more game.
Got one more.
All right.
That's being played in Frisco too, guys. That's being played in Frisco too.
Yeah.
From the Ford Center at the Star in Frisco, Texas, the Scooters Coffee Frisco Bowl, UNLV versus Ohio.
Ooh.
I think
I know Wolfie's picking UNLV. I know that.
I'm gonna start, guys. I'm gonna start. I think UNLV closes off their magical season this year, gets a huge win in the Scooters Coffee Bowl. I like UNLV by 10 points.
All right, the Ohio Bobcats.
Yo,
I don't know anything about these guys.
Brett, get the hell out of my head, man. Get the hell out of my head. I was about to say UNLV by 10 as well.
Sorry, Angel. I'm just good at mind games.
Yeah, UNLV by 10 for me.
What say you, D-Man?
I'm going UNLV by 28.
Wow.
I know,
Holy
and I thought I was aggressive.
fuck.
I thought I was aggressive going 10.
What say you, Wolf?
You're all making me second guess myself. I've got Ohio by 3.
You're nuts, Wolf.
You better second your gut. You better
Yeah,
second guess
Wolfie, I just
yourself.
looked up their
And change
scores.
it and swing it over to the other
I
side.
looked Ohio up just
Because
now, and
look,
it didn't
you
look
got
good,
an
Wolfie.
8-4 school. You got an 8-4 school playing against a 10-3 school.
I know,
So
but
just
Wolfie, I
remind
looked
you.
up Ohio's wins. They're weak, very weak.
Yeah, but you have an UNLV team that slipped up at the end of the year.
Yeah, but they're going to bounce back, probably.
All right.
Yeah, I'm sticking with it. I'm sticking with my gut. I'm going Ohio by 3.
All right.
All right, good call, boy.
That concludes our picks for this one.
Okay, now the portal. Give me 5 minutes, guys. Give me 5 minutes, please. This is from today. This was updated today. And as of today, Jace Brown from the Kansas City Jayhawks report Kansas State wide receiver Jay Bryce intends to enter the NCAA transfer portal. He intends to do it. He hasn't done it yet. These are all from today. Drew Messenmaker, North Texas quarterback, expected to enter. These are all expecting to enter the portal. His nil value. Guess how much this man's nil value is worth? $1.6 million, bro. His nil value for the quarterback, bro, is worth $1.6 million.
Dang.
This Omar
All right, guys.
Graham Jr.
I'm going to get out of here. Much love, everybody.
Yeah.
See you, Angel.
See you, Angel.
Transfer, but it doesn't say. But it doesn't say where he transferred to.
Did your audio drop again, Wolf, or are you still good?
It dropped. I promise you, it dropped.
Wolfie. Woof, woof, woof.
Yeah, because he didn't reply, so I think his audio dropped.
Yep.
Gonna meet my. Okay, he's back. Good.
There you go. He's back.
Yeah, I'm back.
All right. All right. So, do we want to keep going, or should we wrap this up?
No, let's
No,
keep going.
Let's go ahead and we're done.
Okay, I didn't know whether you had said everything you were needing to say before I dropped out.
No, we're good. What I'll do is I will put some of the main guys. Like I said, I'll just do that, and I'll have it written down for next week.
All right.
Because what it'll do, it'll give these guys that are gonna try to get into the portal this week, I can have it ready for next week with everybody that's entered. Because there's a lot of fucking people. There's a lot of people going into that portal, dude, that are going to be transferring.
That sounds probably like a good idea there, Dman.
And another thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to get more information on the players opting out.
Good idea, Wolf.
Yeah, because it gives us all week to do that. We could concur with each other during the week on what we need to do and shit like that, like we've been doing. So
yeah. And next week,
go ahead, Brett. What were we saying?
Yeah, next week is going to be the Christmas episode.
Yep.
So I have a special intro for that next week. So, all right, should I go ahead and wrap it up there, Wolf?
Yeah, you can go ahead.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, you have been listening to the Football Pickem Show, brought to you by W Drinks. Save 10% at checkout when you use the code SPORTSWITHWolfie. Link will be in the description. Please like and subscribe to the channel. Also, share this on social media. For Dman, Ted, Wolfie, Jeff, and Angel, this is Brett Alt saying good night and goodbye.
Yep.
So, like Brett just said, thank you very much for coming in. It's you guys that make the channel. Remember that, and we'll see you guys on the next one. And the wolf is out of here for now.